Those are so salty.
I know.
So
I have had the appropriate amount of hot, super salty things in my mouth. Oh, is the internet on? That's awkward.
He's talking about the time I came in his mouth. Hey, everybody, welcome back. It was on accident. I was in the other room.
He surprised me.
Mouth was open at the wrong time.
You shouldn't have been at the end of that Rube Goldberg thing I set up.
He had time to get out.
This is sounding less accidental.
It did take me 18 hours to set it up. But it was awesome.
Some people set up thirst traps. He sets up a game of mousetrap with semen.
Mm-hmm. I'm like Saw, but not as good. Whatever that guy's name is. The world may never know. Okay, gotta put in Patrick's name.
What is the Saw guy's name?
Jigsaw.
That's it. Yep. Hate it when that happens. I remembered it half a second after you did.
No, slow down. Let's do.
Are you Throckmire?
Yeah, you can never pick a. You can never pick like a.
That
Hey, I was gonna look up pangolins.
I'm glad I'm not drinking. I would have difficulty saying that after a lot of alcohol, probably.
Would you like to touch my Throckmire?
He wouldn't let me have a last name. Yeah.
They are found in Asia, but also sub-Saharan Africa.
Really?
Depending on which type.
Huh.
And they're one of the most trafficked animals.
Yes, they are.
Because is it for boner pills?
Couldn't tell you.
I mean,
They're
cute,
really
easy
cute. They're
yeah.
tiny and cute.
Tiny and cute. All tiny and cute things are heavily trafficked.
I mean, these things are disease vectors.
I mean,
are people keeping these as pets?
Probably for about a week.
I think
kill it.
I think a pangolin is one of the likeliest suspects for COVID.
And yet, only tens of thousands of people died in this country alone.
Millions.
That's what you
Man, we are just...
Wasn't it over 1 million?
Mm-hmm.
We're a big ball of sunshine so far.
My favorite thing about that is the guy who is directly responsible for most of those people dying in this country got elected president again.
They are the number one trafficked mammal.
What is?
The pangolin. Number one trafficked
Seriously?
mammal, like 2.7 million killed every year.
I thought it was Russians.
Does it say why?
That's what I'm looking for.
Their meat is delicious.
Well, I know like rhinos and elephants. I think that's
Anybody want some cereal?
a lot
Dry
of that.
ass cereal?
No.
Okay.
They're more than good. But they're great.
Why do you have dry ass cereal down here?
Andrew. Decided I needed cereal. I went, I don't.
Pangolin meat,
What do I do
scales,
with
and
that?
body parts.
Shove it up your ass.
Their meat is considered a rare delicacy. Scales and various body parts touted as powerful components of traditional medicines.
Yep.
Yeah.
Boner pills.
Boner pills. Boner pangolin.
Their scales are made of keratin.
Yep. Fingernails.
All right. So there you go, everybody.
Enough pangolin facts.
Unsubscribe pangolin facts.
I see you've subscribed to Pangolin Facts. All right, everybody. Okay, here, we'll actually start. Oh, get this dude off the...
Okay. And we're ready in 5, 4, 3, 2.
Hey,
You're not, Chad.
welcome back.
Damn it, Phil! I'm doing my best!
It's enough.
I'd like to apologize to the audience for tonight because we can tell how it's going to go.
Actually worked really hard on this, too.
Okay, well, shut up.
That's your mistake.
Yeah, I know. We should just have stick figures on the thing.
Oh, can I give a quick reminder?
Okay, yeah, go for it.
In these sort of one-shots, Mike does not make them complicated. We did this last time where we overcomplicated
So
it.
I made this one a little more complicated.
Okay, everything I said, ignore all that.
No, because you talked about it last time how they're not complicated, so I decided I'd make a real one. Also, this is supposed to last more than one fucking week. If it's a one shot for 1 week, I have to get in and out in 2 hours.
And if he makes that complicated, we're not going to get in and out in 2 hours because we're dumb.
What I put on my Tinder profile.
Seems like a long time.
Yeah. I just hang out.
No, it doesn't talk about how long he lasts. It's just he has that much of a window.
Yeah. Just hang out.
I didn't know you were Mormon.
I'm not Mormon. I just think they have good ideas. God damn it. All right, so you are all knights in Knights of the Burrow. You come from the city of Hamlet in Burrow. You live in an infinite forest. Your empire, some people believe the forest technically never ends, and you're there forever. You are plucked from any portion of society. You had any job before. Society in this place functions as such. Your first name technically is whatever your job is. So like blacksmith Gary, you know what I mean? So you are all Knight Pork, Knight Throckmire, and what Laura so generously picked the first time we played, Knight Light.
Still the best name.
Whatever, you could have been from anything in your past, but you were exceptional at it, and some people told the Knights that, hey, this person's really good. And they went and viewed you and thought you were, and then invited you to join. You didn't have to, but you chose to. This is a high ranking in society. You're given a lot more freedom. Not because people are like held in, but doing your job is very important. Like, you know what I mean? You're not taking extra days off a whole lot because doing your job is important.
There's some communist collective vibes.
There's a lot of
this
communist collective
The
vibes.
job is
Whole
important
place.
to the collective. Job is important to us.
Yes.
Okay, both.
Well, yes, because there's not. Yeah, to the collective, because
Okay.
you are a singular society. This is the only city.
Mhm.
There's a couple of small, tiny little villages out in the middle of nowhere, but by and large, this is the only place.
4 legs good, 2 legs bad.
Yeah.
Got it.
I mean, we all are on 2 legs.
Especially Poe, he only has 2. He's only got 2 legs to stand on. It's lucky he isn't a.
Do you grab things with your wings?
Based on the picture, he does.
Okay.
He's got.
You're like a
Opposable-
pterodactyl. You got like the arms at the end, at the tips of your
He's got
wing.
opposable
Yeah, I mean,
feathers.
like, so, like, not actually like the strongest flyer. Heights kind of scare me, but but yeah, grab things with the
Okay.
wings.
Oh yeah, just because he's a bird, he's supposed
A
to be able
bird
to be
who's
good at
afraid
flying,
of-
right? Yeah.
Bird who's
Fucking
afraid of
racist?
heights.
Yeah.
I love it.
I'm a badger. I can burrow.
Okay, well, we need to make this bigger. All right. You are in the night company of the lads. There's a bunch of different night companies. You're in the North Forest, but you have like a little patrol territory that you just patrol on a whim. If you get correspondence from somewhere, you go and help them. That's the reason people want to be knights. Is you're the heroes. You wander around and you basically do hero stuff, and you're paid to do it. Paid a salary to do it. Also, you don't have to, be around all the time. You can go do stuff, have an adventurous life.
Not a lot of oversight, but
Yeah,
horrible danger.
it's considered romantic within the society. The highest level is the person you'll meet now. Argus, you've been working with teacher Mikas since you previously found
rescued him.
The since he bravely recovered the artifact.
Yes, we assisted him.
Yeah, assisted him in his recovery.
Yep.
Teacher Mikas. Teacher is the highest thing you could achieve in society. It's equivalent of sage or something like that.
What kind of monkeys again? Is he again?
Capuchin, one of those tiny
Yeah.
ones.
Capuchin.
Yeah.
You've been assisting him, and by assisting him, you're basically making sure he eats and drinks on a regular basis because he has that kind of autism.
Are we in town or are we?
Yeah, yes, you're
Okay.
in the city.
Okay.
You have not heard from him in a few days, and you go to check.
Is it just me?
Yes, currently.
Teacher Mikas.
Ah!
Oh, good, he's still alive. I crawl up his tree.
Ah! I'll be right down.
Oh, okay.
Oh, where are you? Are you going up or you going?
I can go either way.
I'm going up.
Okay.
Well, good news. I think I have a lead.
Do I know what he's talking about?
Well, you know he's been trying to figure out what the artifact is, its importance is.
Do we still have the said artifact from last time?
It's in the city and it's being kept at the Old King's Knowledge
Okay.
under lock and key, the closest you can get.
Right.
The artifact, you guys would all be aware of it, that they're speaking of is a blade the size of a great sword that had strange magical power to it.
Yeah. Sort of made what was Chad's character? What was his name? Fuck. Something Meyer?
Bitch pudding.
Frockelmeyer? Bitch pudding.
Donocrats.
Donocrats. Right. I was not at all close.
The old men like to.
It sort of made Donocrats go a little crazy.
Yeah,
They like to feel sophisticated.
Yes.
it also gave him super berserk powers from the anime Berserk.
Yep. He sliced a Jotun's head right off.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so what do we need? Is the lead here in town or
No. I took me a minute to decipher it, but we'll need to head back into town. So, he crawls on your back. Yeah.
Yep. Okay. you could just say let's go. I don't need the yeah.
But traditionally, when you ride a mount,
Yes. When you ride a mount. Keep going.
What are you?
I'm a badger.
Okay.
he's pretty big. He's real big, especially in comparison to most of you.
And Mikas is what?
Mikas
A
is a
capuchin.
capuchin, tiny little monkey.
He'd be like a cat to me, like in terms of like size. Relative.
Yeah, or
A big
smaller
cat?
dog. Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's a wide range of what you consider people in this society. You know what I mean?
So yeah, I head down the tree and head into town wherever he directs me to.
He takes you to the Old King's Knowledge. The Old King's Knowledge is within what's called the first tree. There's a singular tree at the center of the hamlet.
Oh God, we entered the dice zone.
Move Mikas. Now, it is everyone acknowledges it's a staff or a branch that's been stuck into the ground. Incapable of moving. They haven't been able to. There's stories that they actually tried to change it at some point, like uproot it, move it around. And regardless, as long as the sun, regardless of time of day, as long as the sun is out, the sun passes perfectly through the center. It always seems to find a way. There's no glass there to reflect or refract. It simply does. Those who, if you're religious, those who spend time within the light they cast upon it say that they grow visions closer to memories of things that they should know or could know. People who are non-religious think they just remember shit.
Yeah.
they meditate and they remember shit.
I might be the only religious person.
Are any of the rest?
I
Are
never
any
took
of the
on
two
a
new
deity
people
that I don't know what the
considered
deities are
religious?
in this universe.
Are you trained in religion?
I haven't
I am not
decided
trained
yet.
in religion.
Yes.
You're religious.
You're undecided. You're an undecided religion.
Mhm.
Deity, religious. Okay.
I'm thinking there might be, but there might not at the same time.
Are you from Iowa?
I don't know.
We'll call it spiritual.
Or is that aimed at you?
I'm spiritual, not religious.
Testing.
Yep, we're good.
The spirits literally talk to me.
Just not a fan of organized religion.
Mhm.
I'm aware there's something else out there. It talks to me all the fucking time. I just
It won't shut the fuck up, actually. I just don't think there's any higher knowledge going on over there. Those guys are just as dumb as we are.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
where do we go once we reach the wisdom
Yeah, okay, so Old King's knowledge,
knowledge? Sorry.
you are there's in the first tree off to the side, there's the closest thing you have to a library, I guess. It's scrawlings and stories for as far back as you go. Unfortunately, it's not well kept and not well organized. Mikas takes you to an old story. It's from when I was young, much younger. I was but a page. I remembered it after the vision told me of it. We know that the artifact attaches to the old king's knowledge. We think it can help its power. But what's the best way to say it? The tool markings are all broken, weathered. And we can't seem to do anything with any of the tools we have. We can't. Well, it's like a screw. We want to redo the threads. You know what I mean?
I see. That
I was-
analogy makes sense.
I was trying to think of a proper magical tool, and I couldn't come up with anything. And I meditated on it, and I remembered that there was a mine when I was much younger. That they found stones of a magical nature. We're developing tools there.
Oh, I don't think I've ever heard of this.
Story from when I was young. I went and found the only thing I could find. Here it is. There's not much, unfortunately. I do have a location, though.
Okay, I go over to a lantern or something and spread out my map.
He points. It's along. It's up, actually, in the mountain range, but technically could be considered your side, right?
Mm-hmm. That to the north, then?
And then it's in the North Wood, but the south end of your
The south end.
south
Okay.
end of your area.
Okay.
Here up, there's supposed to be a good trail. They had to take carts up and down. All they have listed here is it was shut down due to bad cave-in. Wasn't worth it.
Oh, I was gonna say that seems fixable, but
There was some losses and they weren't pulling enough out, I guess. It's very vague. But they didn't even recover the tools. There's no mention of what happened to them.
so am I getting the tools or am I getting the ore?
Find the tools, and if nothing else, see if you can find some of the stones they were making the tools from. Perhaps we can fashion something.
Okay. What's the ore, or what do the stones look like?
They're only listed here as jewels of various colors. I assume of high worth, but that is all I have. It apparently takes very, very high heat and a sharp edge and a hard hammer to turn them into anything usable. But they have some sort of magical nature to them themselves. It's all very vague. These are terribly kept.
Hmm.
Every few years, I think about coming in here sorting things, and then I forget about it the moment I walk out
Yeah.
of here.
You've told me that before.
Really?
Why am I in the kitchen?
Mikas is this close to being kept in his house for a while.
I don't have anything better to do, so I'll go check out this mine. Okay. How far away does it look like the mine is from the city?
It looks like it's a three-day walk, but you don't know. A 3-day walk to whatever the edge of that trail is, but you don't know what the shape of the trail is. You're gonna have to go up the mountain. So.
Okay. Well, teacher, I should probably get you back to your house and.
I was going to stay here and contemplate, see if I can't find anything more on it. I'll make it back just fine.
Okay.
Or I'll get another night.
Okay. Do you want me to find somebody to help you
I'll
out?
find someone.
Okay.
Everyone thinks I'm useless.
Okay.
Don't make me throw my poop at you.
Again.
Yeah. There's no way that hasn't happened at least
On purpose this time.
You'll notice all of us are wearing clothes.
Mikas.
Mikas is not.
He's got glasses.
He's wearing glasses.
Which adds to the concept that you know he is familiar with the idea of clothes. This is a choice.
All right, so I head out. He's fine.
Dicks out for Harambe.
Yes. Thank you, teacher. Never forget. Okay, so I'm going to head to the
Where were
night.
you when the second child fell?
I'm going to go to the night barracks.
Oh, come on, that was funny.
I don't know the reference.
Okay.
Do you remember Harambe?
Yeah,
The kid fell in the thing and they shot him.
I just know the thing about dicks out for Harambe. That's it. I don't know anything
Yeah,
about
a kid
Harambe.
fell in his pen and they shot him.
They shot the kid?
No, that's what they should have
Should've.
done.
They should have shot
Should
the
have shot the
parents.
parent, then had the gorilla and the kid handshake and walk
Yeah.
out.
I don't even think Harambe was like acting aggressive.
It wasn't.
The
It
problem
wasn't.
is like
Nope.
they're so fucking strong.
He
that-
was getting he was carrying the kid around, and they were worried, and he was being super like nurturing to the kid, but he was getting weird about the zookeepers trying to come in to get the kid.
I think he was just grooming the kid.
Yeah,
He's-
you're
he's
right.
He's a gorilla, not a youth.
I feel like you're
Harambe's the bad
projecting a
guy.
bit.
He's like, I know what he's doing.
I know
I've
what
done this
grooming is
before.
when I
done this
see it.
before.
This is what I do. I
know a
grab a
groomer when I
child and
see
then
a
I laugh
groomer.
very
He's
nurturing.
like Dexter seeing a serial killer. He's just like, I know that guy.
You see, they're coming out with a new series.
Dude, it
about
seriously doesn't need to exist.
that.
It's
I know.
a prequel
Like,
series.
why?
What? Why? Come
Anyway,
on, man. Come on,
I,
Michael C. Hall. You can probably do something, right?
I go to the night barracks.
Okay. This group of individuals is at the night barracks. You're at the Northwood Tower, which is basically a redwood that you guys have carved a giant bastion into for the Northwood Knights. Each night group has their own floor, including living stations and recreation. The three of you, are there. There's no strict time when you go out on patrol. There's no real rules. They just say, try to come back within a week so we know you're not dead.
Hey, everybody.
And that's how I found out that it was a allergic reaction and not hallucinogenic mushrooms.
I'm just going to,
Real quick question. Was he
Interrupt.
telling a story before he said that
No,
to the people in the room?
he was
You
not.
just said that out
Just
loud.
out of the
Yeah.
blue.
Okay. I just thought it
We-
It's
we've
what he
discussed
does. It's
this.
because he eats mushrooms all the time that he doesn't actually know what they do.
we've discussed this. Sometimes you say things in your head that you think you said out loud, and vice versa.
Well, I was talking to. When did you two get here?
Anyway, so I just got done talking to Teacher Mikas. He's got a job for us, which it's coming from Teacher Mikas, so it's probably going to be crazy and or get us killed.
Do the rest of us not know he's a teacher? Can't you just call him Mikas?
Seems a little disrespectful.
All right.
I didn't know teacher was a formal title.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
The most formal title.
Also,
The voices talking to us earlier were very clear on that.
if you call him just Mikas, he throws his poo at you.
Wow.
Oh.
So it's sort of a habit for me.
He's small.
to-
He
So
could
I
be
have
in this
options,
room
is
right
what
now.
you're saying.
You can
All
get
right.
poo flung at you if you want. But before that, are you guys good to go out?
Yeah.
Let me finish my drink.
It's 9:30 in the morning.
I didn't say what it was.
9 in the afternoon.
All right, I'll meet you back here. I gotta go buy some stuff.
Did you go buy things?
I go buy things. I'm gonna buy a cart or rent a cart since this is a communist utopia. I just take one.
Take a cart, leave a cart.
Take a cart, leave a cart. Yes,
Just
I don't
make
have
sure
a cart to leave, so
Make
I'm
sure
just
you
taking
put a
it.
quarter in the thing.
Yeah. I take a cart.
I did accidentally make a communist utopia, didn't I? No, totally didn't mean to. This might be wishful thinking. This might have been subconscious stuff going on.
Woodland animals have no concept of currency.
I mean, you have money. You pay for things in money. But yeah. No. Okay.
Okay, fine. If I need to pay for it, I will pay for the cart too.
You don't have to pay for the cart.
Okay.
You're a knight. You just go do things, bro.
And I'm gonna grab some pickaxes and stuff.
Yeah, mining, digging
Yeah.
gear. Okay.
Yeah,
That makes
nothing crazy. Just like 3 of them, I guess.
Sure.
And a couple bags.
3 for
So
the
did
4
you
of
notice
us.
that
That
before
seems
he
right.
left, he never really told us what we were going to be doing or where we're going?
Does he ever?
Yeah. Sure would make preparing for these things much easier.
Knowing
a
the
good
teacher, it's likely that he didn't really tell Argos very much either.
Well, we'll see when he gets back. We'll see what he brought and if he brought enough for the rest of us.
Yeah.
Hey guys, I'm back.
He'd probably do something
Did you bring
dumb
enough for
like
the
get
rest of us?
3 for the 4 of us.
He won't show up this time, but the guy who's generally like your captain or whatever is Teacher Thickums. That's Teacher Thickums. He's a retired knight. He got big.
Can you make him bigger?
I'm gonna Photoshop him and make him fatter.
Can you make him bigger though? Like just to
Just so you can see what he
expand the
looks like?
picture?
Yeah.
Okay, he is a profile. His cheek looked weird to me.
Yeah, he's in profile. He's got a little pipe here, and there's he's like holding something. I don't know what that is.
He looks like he's storing nuts in his
This
cheek.
is probably like the painting on the wall of a younger Thickums.
Okay. He's thicker than that. Got it.
Thickums got BBLs on accident.
Oh. Okay, I'm back. Yeah, sorry. I didn't tell you guys where we're going.
I'm
But,
dressed in a bikini. A man bikini.
Mankini. Yeah.
Mankini.
It's a decent look, but you might want to wear.
You didn't say where we're going.
Or sorry, I pull out my map. We're gonna go here.
Ah,
It's apparently an old abandoned mine, which sounds like less fun now that I'm saying
Mine?
it.
I need my hiking boots.
Yeah, mine. That's what I said.
Yeah, just making sure.
Pork, you were about to say something?
Definitely wasn't trying to do a bit.
I was saying that I think bikinis can sometimes be armor.
Isn't that generally
I guess
only...
if you want me to change your art, I could.
Not mine.
Okay.
I was gonna say you should put on armor, and then I remembered he's a monk,
Brockmires and the,
he's totally armored when he's wearing a bikini. All right, so it'll probably be about bring at least a week's rations. Probably about 3 days out there, at least. And then I'm just gonna wait for them to get ready because I'm ready already.
Great job, Freddie.
Yep.
For my rations, I just go out and fill a bag of roly-polies from under some rocks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, insects are the prime protein within town.
Yep.
There's also a bit of a recycling program to those who pass away.
I'm also a forager, so I'll bring some food, but I can always get us some more.
I'm a forager as well.
Pass all those farms. I foraged things.
A roly-poly would be like
Be like a
grapefruit.
Depending on the size. Some of you, it's pretty decent. Argos, you probably need a dozen.
Ravens are kind of big birds.
Mhm.
They fucking are. I saw a bunch of them here in town.
Ravens are
And-
fucking huge.
My God, they were like this long. Anyway, and we're off.
All right.
Who's good at scouting?
Survival.
I'm alright.
I'm all right.
I'm all right too.
Crickets. I can find crickets.
We're the same.
Not the best at the woodland survival things.
Okay, well let's let Pork or Throckmire take the lead then. I'm gonna be moving the cart anyway.
Seems like a ranger job.
I didn't get you a pickaxe. I didn't think you'd need one.
Why not?
Exactly.
Because you suck.
It's not because he sucks. It's because he's physically incapable of wielding a pickaxe.
That's true. Pork,
Yes,
would you like to roll survival?
I suppose. 25.
25. It's pretty good.
It's
What's more
actually
important than finding the
quite
mine
good.
at this point is finding the whatever cart path up the mountain. It will lead you into the third day. So if you go ahead and remove your rations, or you could roll foraging.
Is that nature or survival? I don't remember.
Using survivals to subsist is what mine says.
Yeah.
And if I succeed, I can do it for up to 4 others.
Oh,
Conceptually, I know a lot of lore about hunting.
I got a 12.
I don't.
you just described me. I know a lot
Well-
about things, but can't do
Mhm.
anything.
12. Okay. You.
I'm going to use, hold on. I have halfling luck. I'm going to use that to re-roll for today.
Hey, there you go.
Might
You
as
have
well,
porcupine luck.
I got a
every day.
10.
So you were going with a 10.
Mhm.
So the problem is a lot of the foraging comes from overgrowth from the farms that you pass.
Mhm.
You got done with them farms about a day and a half ago.
Mhm.
You are aware to the probably a day's travel to the north is one of the few small towns that actually exists. Now, you could go there if you ever needed more food, but at this point, I'm assuming.
Wait, no. If I roll any result worse than a success, I get a success.
Oh,
No.
okay, so you succeed. Nice.
Sorry.
The success would come from
I found some mushrooms.
mushrooms and wild growth fruit would be your options.
You like mushrooms?
Also insects.
I love mushrooms.
Mulberries. Yes. Immediately just stained purple.
Poe immediately swells up.
You gotta stop eating mushrooms.
Anaphylaxis
him.
for the week.
I'm not helping him. He won't learn if I help him.
Towards midday on the third day, you find the cart path. Now, cart path seems fine for now, but you can actually see within distance that it might get a little air quotes after a while. You know what I mean?
Well, maybe ditch the cart.
You could try. There's no guarantee what's up there, but
I'd rather not lose the car. We're supposed to bring back ore.
It's alright, I'll push it.
Well, if you want to take the cart, I can clear some path.
It'd be helpful.
And then I'm just gonna try to like cut down saplings or
Okay.
bushes in the way.
That's not the problem. The first couple hours is no big deal, but there's been some landside trouble once you get to a certain point.
I'm pretty good at picking
You could all
rocks,
climb over.
rocks out of paths.
You could all climb over it, but you're not pulling that cart over the top of it.
Can we pick up the cart?
You could try.
We won't be able to get it back. We won't if it's full of ore. We won't be able to pick it up.
Right.
So I guess everybody grab a pickaxe and a bag.
How many pickaxes did you get?
3.
But I thought the ore wasn't the major thing we were going for. I thought the major thing we were going for was the tools.
Right.
The tools are probably also heavy.
Yeah. I don't know if they're magic. They could be the size of a pencil.
I hope not. They're
Yep.
going to be hard to find.
Isn't a pencil for us like a big staff?
I assume it's like a R-size pencil.
Mm.
We're not aware of any. At least the things that use pencils of that size are legend at best.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good to know.
You would know of humans, kind of, but you don't call them humans. They're Jotuns. The first week we did this, we fought some, and we killed a couple. Hey.
I still haven't
Fuck
seen
'em.
one.
Shut. You can ask the insane monkey if we were lying, okay? Teacher Mikas was there too.
I was not expressing any skepticism. I'm just saying that I have not seen one yet.
Is it worth
Which I'm not sure if that's disappointing or a relief.
Is it worth attempting to take the cart there just on the chance that we'd be able to bring it back, or is it not worth the effort?
Well, we won't be able to lift it over the landslide with
Right.
ore and tools in it.
Right.
So I think the cart, if we leave it here,
We can come
we'll
back
still
to it and
have to
fill it
haul
up.
it away,
Yep.
but it'll be a lot easier going back
Yep.
3 days
Yep.
than without it.
Perhaps it would behoove us to see how far the landslide goes before we determine if we really want to dig it out.
I guess I want to ask Mike if we can see that
I mean,
or not.
I can move to. I'm not much one for the survival things, but I can get to a good vantage point and I can see quite well.
Go for it.
Can I fly up to a higher vantage point to see exactly how far this landslide is obstructing our path?
Sure. What's your flight?
I can fly 20 feet before I get tired.
20 feet. Okay. Yeah. You travel up and you're able to land on a set of the rocks. You can see that it's actually only it's like 3 large boulders and then a bunch of smaller shit holding them in place.
The boulders are here intentionally.
Not necessarily. It just happened that way, or intentionally.
Can I get a description of what's holding the boulders in place?
A collection of smaller rocks and debris.
How big are the boulders?
Not movable by a single person, probably.
I glide back down. It looks as though there are 3 very large boulders that are being that it's not that far of a distance, but they seem quite substantial, and they're sort of held in place by the other rubble.
Okay, so we can't. We're not able to get past because of these boulders.
We can't get the cart through. There's enough gap in the boulders that we could pass through.
Is that correct?
You could climb over. I don't know if you could pass through.
Okay.
Okay, climb over.
I think we're okay leaving the cart here. I'd rather have it here waiting for us for the return trip than try to take it over and lose it.
It's unclear on the map how much farther up the cart path is. It's just listed as up somewhere.
Right. But it'll be useful having it for 3 days back.
Yeah.
How close are we to the mine?
I don't know. Teacher Mikas was pretty vague about how far this trail goes.
You saw the original things he was reading from. Those were pretty vague.
Mm.
Sure. The source material was vague.
All right.
All right. Up and over. And I start climbing.
I would like you go. I would like everyone to roll athletics for climbing, unless you can fly, of course.
Do we have climb speed?
You have a climb speed if you have athletics higher than 10.
Okay. I have expert.
Okay.
Oh, higher than 10. Sorry, 13.
I've got 13 as well.
They said trained.
I'm trying to adjust rules based on like what makes sense. Hi.
Hello. I have 17.
Okay. Plus 17.
Plus 17? Just 17 for my strength.
Oh, the athletics.
Athletics.
Yeah, athletics.
Okay. Yeah.
Your athletics plus 17.
No. My athletics is plus 13. I rolled a 4.
Oh,
I have
if
a
you have plus,
17
if you have
total.
better than plus 10, you have a climb speed, so you don't even need to roll.
Good, because I rolled shit.
Well, we know what you do here.
I
Great
exist.
role player, terrible with dice. Can I get like any amount of them cookies? The
Yeah, gingerbread or sugar?
gingerbread.
Okay.
You're able to make it to the other side. Just fine.
Oh, I would have done it.
Right, here's Aria.
After another hour, you pass on. I'd like a
later.
perception check. You find yourself at a double back.
24.
13.
16.
I'd like to note I've rolled a 2, a
23.
3, a 4, a 3.
You're due.
Mm-hmm.
It's uncanny. The 23 and 24. You think for a second a shadow passes nearby.
Looking around, I don't see anything.
Do you guys like my new umbrella?
Oh. I'm trying to look up.
Oh, sorry.
Okay. Well, if I don't see anything, I'll say weird. I thought I saw something.
I would allow.
Are there any clouds up in the sky?
No, fairly cloudless day.
Okay. That concerns me a little bit. Did you see that?
I thought I saw a shadow, but I don't
Right.
see anything.
I didn't see anything.
I would like both of you to roll nature. That's a good cookie.
How much tree cover is there?
Megan,
Almost
I'm
none.
stealing your good rolls.
Are you?
Almost
Got a
none.
17 and a 16.
Oh, we're like, we're out in the open.
23.
9.
I have not been appropriately nervous.
23. You would aware that intelligent hawks often hide themselves in the sun.
Well, I don't Want to look at the sun.
Come on, Mr. President.
I put a thumb up over the sun and look around it. Can I see like wings sticking out at all or anything? Yeah. Oh fuck! Get the cover.
What cover? We're out in the open.
Are we past the? We're past the avalanche.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
About another hour.
Well, get the fuck behind me.
What is going on?
There's a hawk.
There was a hawk.
Hawks. There's a hawk.
I'm gonna take out my bow and I'm gonna shoot at it.
You would not be able to reach it, but we could roll.
And you'll be looking right in the sun to do it.
There are a few natives, yes.
I shot an arrow into the air. Where it lands, I know not where.
18.
Unfortunately, Poe died.
18.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sure, May. You did shoot at it.
I think I missed.
Stop staring at the sun.
Why did the music? Why was there a sudden little bit of music, and now there's a fiery arrow sitting on the ground in front of us, like we're supposed to pick it up?
Who the fuck's singing Latin?
I would like to do
Rolling survival, looking for places to hide under.
Okay.
22.
There's a slight underhang, like on the cliff edge, that maybe you could fit under.
Is it soft ground that I could burrow?
No.
Damn.
I wanted, I can put like power into things and get buffs for exemplar, right?
Sure, yeah.
I'm going to make my.
I thought you were talking
eyes-
about Morgan for a second.
Yes.
I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about.
I've been doing some meditation, and turns out all you need is just to want something.
Pretty sure I could. Go ahead. Pretty sure I could drink raw milk right now.
Well, I could, just wouldn't be a good idea. No, so I'd use gaze sharp as steel, and that's
You're making gaze sharp as steel. Good for
Didn't
them.
think of it until I said it. And Mike looked up at me like it was his fucking birthday. So your vision sharpens and allows you to sense an enemy's attack before it begins, giving you a +1 status bonus to perception and a +2 status bonus to AC. Oh, against ranged attacks. Well, that probably won't come up.
I'm gonna slightly amend what I told you, Patrick. There's enough for you to burrow in maybe a foot or two
Okay,
before you hit rock.
that's enough for me. I'm tiny.
And by the way, a foot is your version of a foot, not our, like, you and me's version of a foot.
So not very deep.
Yeah. We're working on a scale here.
Yeah. It's like the pencil thing. You were gone for that.
You feel like you're warming up for something, Pork. Pork? Feel like you were warming up to tell me something?
I'd like to.
Would you like a nap?
I'd like brain
Would you
power.
like the last
I think
bit
it's
of my
gone.
monster?
Maybe. I'm going to consider this hawk my prey, and I'm going to hunt him.
Okay. Now, you've probably never actually hunted a hawk before, though it's something you've thought
You're
about.
making a lot of assumptions about me.
They're like fucking dragons.
This
You're
is
making a
Megan's
lot of
Ben
us-
Stein impression.
Night Court, the Dragon Slayer.
You've
The
met
hawk
goats
slayer.
before. They're fucking huge. And these
Mhm.
hawks pick them up and they just crash them into fucking rocks.
Yeah, I would be up against the wall.
Are they extra big hawks?
In this world, they're sort of like bald eagle, like Asian eagle.
That is what eagles do.
Yeah.
They grab onto mountain goats, and they don't have to like pick them up. They just have to toss them.
Yeah, because I know hawks come up behind and just sucker punch you.
Yeah.
As long as he's not behind me, I'm fine.
Okay, go on. You're fine then.
I mean, I'll get a little bit undercover.
You're doing a great job. Hey,
Mm.
don't let me bully you into anything.
Mm.
You be you. Okay, Bo.
I'm hiding behind Argos.
Okay.
That is what I said to do.
Okay. Go ahead and roll athletics to get your burrow on. Maybe that's what it should be. At 10, you either are allowed a climb speed or a burrow speed. At plus 10, you're either allowed
I
climb
sort
25.
of like the trained and untrained
trained and untrained.
because you put effort into learning how to do it.
But you're only allowed one of them, I think. You know what I mean?
Oh, you get a free thing?
You get a climb speed or burrow speed.
Interesting.
Not
Yeah,
a concern
okay.
for me.
25.
Mm-hmm.
Because you could still do the other with the check.
25. Okay. Yeah, it's 25. You're able to make yourself a little pillbox to watch your friends die.
Survival of the fittest.
It's true. From the sky, you hear that noise. That noise that all the farmers talk about in stories, that the knights regale over a few drinks, that they swore they killed a hawk.
Oh.
He's so cute.
The fuck's wrong with you? It's terrifying.
He is kind of cute.
Yeah.
Do you know that what we think of as the bald eagle screech is not a bald eagle?
No.
Yeah, they don't have a very inspiring call, do they? Like actual bald eagles?
No, they're not a great animal. But then, like, I can't remember what all the description was, but I was like, that really kind of is America.
Yeah, they look cool. They're scavengers.
Mhm.
They eat dead things or almost dead things.
I heard it. You're talking about metaphors. I heard a great metaphor today. Christian religion in the United States is like a hot dog. We don't ask what's in it. We don't care. We just eat it.
Yeah. Why is there a vacuum on the table?
Because my kid broke shot glass, so I had to clear glass in that. Yeah. Just a good little handy bag. Yeah. It's flying in on y'all.
Am I able? Yeah, I'm gonna prepare an action to swing at it when it comes close, and I got my shield up too, by the way, obviously.
Okay. It puts its talons out, like it's either going to grab you or land, and that's a big 50-50. So your choice.
Can I roll perception to see what it looks like?
You'll have to roll a hell of a perception, but I believe in your ability to try.
No. 17. It's probably not good enough.
No.
Okay. I'm going to err on the side of caution and try to take a step back, forcefully moving Poe back as I do it, probably, but keeping the shield up in case I'm
Okay.
wrong and he comes at me with the claw.
All right.
Sorry if this was aimed at you, Pork.
Why did this not work? Okay. I believe in me. There it is.
We believe in you.
What?
That's what we get for believing in you.
Okay. It lands directly in front of you.
How big is this thing?
In comparison to
Yeah.
any of you, double, triple.
Can you specify?
So it's like an elephant.
I would
One
consider
size larger than us, two
I would
sizes
consider huge.
largest
I would consider
than us,
huge.
and we are.
Huge to us. We're medium, yeah. We're not actually medium, but
Does it go medium, large, huge?
yeah.
Medium
He's
McLarge.
a Titan wrestler.
It's two sizes larger than me.
Poe's eyes start to roll into the back of his head as he calls upon his apparitions.
He calls upon that shit in his pants to not be there no more.
Which one of you go shit my pants?
Great old Grandpa Poe. Fantastic. Okay, great.
Yes, fantastic.
What?
So instead of like easily picking off one of us and killing us instantaneously, he just decides to land in front of us.
Yeah.
Does he appear hostile?
No. And based on your
So thanks for shooting at him.
based on your background, some of you could have had conversations with Hawks before. Now they're assholes, but they're only going to kill you if they want to eat you. You know what I mean?
They're not gonna rob you.
Yeah. What
So
the
I'm sort
fuck?
of waiting on if Phil's doing a thing.
No, I'm just preparing.
Oh, okay.
All of my walls didn't work.
I'll just look at the hawk then and say, "What do you want?" I'm not very creative.
What languages do you all speak?
I have Faye and
I seriously didn't remember my walls.
Oh,
cat folk.
by the way, none of us know common.
Well, yeah, common is Faye for us.
So we all know Faye?
We all know
Yeah,
Faye.
and we don't know common.
You don't know common, you know Fae.
But Faye is our common.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know Faye.
Based on the rules.
I know Faye, Sakvaroth, Tengu, and Yosoki.
Goblins and rats and crows.
Anybody else?
Draconic, Gnomish, Fae, Halfling.
You know some of the things you said there aren't languages anymore?
Sakvaroth
Really?
sounds like a stupid new one.
No, that's undercommon.
Yeah, that's the new undercommon.
Yeah, but Tengu isn't a thing.
Yeah, it is. Or it is in here anyway.
Uh-huh.
Really?
It's
Yep.
uncommon, but yeah.
It's uncommon.
I'm looking at the language list.
It's the language that the Tengu speak.
Well, they Archives of Nethys needs to update its
Well,
language
fine. I
list.
speak Crow.
Yeah, it's fine.
Crows.
I speak Raven, Crow, Rat, Goblin, or well, undercommon things.
It would speak to you in a language that you wouldn't entirely understand. You would catch some words from your bird heritage.
It's like it's speaking Spanish and he knows French.
Yeah, kind of.
Or I know Spanish at speaking Portuguese.
No, you'd understand way too much.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Poe. What do we got here?
Haboninu, him home.
I caught that maybe we're in its home, or it wants us to go home.
That's a big difference.
Can you clarify?
What's your Tengu accent? Let's hear your Tengu accent. You got a thick accent there, son.
Spit that sandwich out, boy. Speak proper.
Well, I'll say.
Foghorn.
We were just trying to mosey on by here to this lost mine we had heard tell of. We had no intention of imposing upon y'all.
It's a chicken hawk. Wasn't that like Foghorn
A little
Leghorn's
chicken hawk.
nemesis?
Does anybody know Empyrean? Can't exactly remember what you guys said.
I do not.
No.
Okay.
Empyrean?
Yeah.
Jeez.
I knew I should have taken some kind of language spell.
It decides to use Fey Spanglish. Too far. Houses.
We're too close to your house?
Do we miss it?
Too far. Houses. Too.
We've come too far from our home.
He's pointing at you. Too.
Us. Yes.
I have 0 intelligence and wisdom.
Mm.
Someone else figure this out.
Yep, I'm there too.
Are you
Yeah, we're
talking
all
about
pretty,
your
we're all
characters?
pretty normal.
Yes.
Kinda.
You got this.
What can I use some kind of roll to try and translate a little bit?
Yeah, go ahead and roll a. This feels like society.
Or perception for insight.
Perception for insight, sure. Probably whatever you want to do.
22 insight.
22 insight.
Or
You.
perception.
You get the distinct impression that one, not threatening you. Two, he's trying to
Warn us that we're heading towards Jotun houses.
warn that you're pretty far from home there, Squirt.
Kind of what I said. Well, I may not necessarily look it. Say we as it so happens, we are knights of the Burrow, and here on official business. See, and we can, as you say, handle our own.
0 insight required. You see the one eyebrow shoot up.
As one of us has dug a hole and is now hiding.
Well, ask him where the mine is.
He reaches one talon in, grabs him by his shirt, and just drags him out.
None of us try to stop this.
Now I'll say, have you seen this mine that we are trying to ascertain the location of?
How do you do that with no lips?
How are we doing half of what we're
That
doing?
was
with
a
our
fart.
lips?
Yeah, there you go.
Hole.
Hole. Yes. Okay.
No hole.
Caved in. Yes, that's what we're looking for. That I say that is not far from right. That is where is it?
Points. I gotta do chess for hot dog. I got Sahano hot dog.
No hole, Doug.
Hot dog. Agazafa.
Alright.
starts walking away. Starts walking away.
Okay, have a nice day. Why is he walking away? Isn't that weird?
He gets to the ledge and takes off.
Okay.
You think you're safe, then you hear. You've all become very aware that there is no tree cover here.
Mm.
Suddenly very agoraphobic.
I should have been nervous about this for a while now.
Anybody else?
I'm not nervous. Word.
Yes. You won't be eaten. You'll just be bashed on the rocks.
We're knights. We're brave. We don't need no cover.
I don't need no goddamn cover.
You know,
Yeah,
no
yes,
stinking
yes,
cover.
yes. Very, 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 very brave. Nothing wants to eat you.
That's hurtful.
So is trying to eat you.
They're also, I'll be honest with you, porcupines are wildly unkillable animals.
It's just not worth it.
They're like Wolverine. They just don't care. They just keep going and they don't care.
I know I picked a badger, but badgers are actually like that.
Yeah.
They refuse to die.
Yeah.
Aren't badgers? Is it honey badger or
They're relatives.
red panda are totally immune to all toxins and venoms in their environment?
Honey badgers are extremely resistant.
I don't know
Like,
about all,
like-
but yeah, I think they have.
There's like,
Yeah.
like they just go looking for venomous snakes because they know the snakes are just gonna bite them and they're
Yeah.
not gonna give a shit.
They eat the snake and then they take a little nap and then they're fine.
Yeah, and I think their fur is designed to actually stop a lot of those bites too.
Just like eating spicy food.
Yeah.
God damn, nature, you
Eat
scary.
the spicy noodles.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah, I'm surprised you didn't go with the artwork of like Kip or Pop. Just stuck with
Oh, I could have.
Yeah, this could have been Pop's early days or something.
Yeah. They're
that before he lost his mind.
they're in a
He's lost his fucking mind.
they're in a
Head into a mine.
distant part of the world.
You don't know where they are. You don't know this is that world. How dare you? All right. Now what?
I guess we keep going.
I can say with 87.2% certainty that
That was made
The-
out of nowhere.
that the hawk was pointing us in the correct direction of the mine we're looking for.
I mean,
And I think he also called us a dumbass for wanting to go towards
it's
it.
kind of only one path, so
I mean, I thought we knew where we were going.
well, we kind of do. I mean, I was told to do this by a crazy old man going off of memories from when he was a less crazy younger man.
For anybody wondering why I did this, I promise you it'll pay off later.
Well,
We have a concept.
then I guess onward.
All right. It takes you another hour and a half to 2 hours, but there is a bit of a plateau, and you see what looks like it's been. It's not a natural one. It's been carved in. And you see what at some point a long time ago could have been like a front entry for a mine or
Mine?
something.
Yeah.
Yeah, right there.
I mean, this path goes nowhere else. It ends here.
Yep. Okay. We all good to go in?
Unfortunately,
Is
it's
there a-
totally caved in at the fucking
I
entrance.
was going to say,
Okay.
is there an opening? Right?
We all good to
we
get
start,
to work?
What'd you say?
Oh, I'm just wondering if there's a possibility of burrowing under it.
You can go ahead and try.
I do wish I spoke
Go ahead and just
Hawk
roll
better.
perception.
We could have asked him for help.
Roll perception.
Yeah.
Yeah, 29.
Did you sleep through that class?
29. You
Community
actually see
college?
that you don't
Never
know a
took it.
lot
I never
about
thought I'd
mines,
be
but you
talking
know
to a
that the
hawk.
tunnels are often reinforced for safety,
Mhm.
and you can see that they did the same for the floor as well. And it also has minecart rails, to help something go, whatever their carts were, go in and out.
So reinforced floors, mines, carts. Well, we don't see the carts. We see the rails.
Sounds
Uh,
about
Burrowing's probably
I
not an
expected.
option here.
probably not. Well, I am a badger who's digging a hole.
Probably
Dig,
not.
diggy
He
hole.
said probably not.
Why not? Oh, I mean, sorry,
Right.
I'm digging into the collapsed
Okay.
shit, not like burrowing.
Not burrowing, just moving rock.
Yeah, I use the pickaxe and try to crack the boulders that are in the way.
Okay.
The athletics.
Yep. Anybody else doing anything?
I'll help carry Brock.
30.
Go ahead and roll athletics.
21. I doubled my previous rolls.
Nice.
I'm still stealing your good rolls.
You can have them.
I pick up an axe and I attempt to help. Moving rock.
Mm-hmm. What'd you get?
I may have forgotten something important.
What are we using? Athletics?
Yes.
Uh, 21.
21. You're helping as much as you can.
Right. I'm tiny.
I mean, you can cast that now. How long does it last?
A minute.
Oh. Oh. Save it.
Yeah. Okay.
Save it if we need that.
That's a good, yeah, probably good to keep that in the old back pocket.
I changed the size of my map, so I had to redo all the walls.
Ah.
So, Paul, perhaps we could try to find another entranceway in.
I could poke around.
All right. What are you doing?
I am looking around for any way in other than the main entrance. I can try and fly to the top to see, take a look around from a higher vantage point.
Well, the you're not too far from the peak, though it gets very vertical from here. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead and roll perception. It's animals, but with different animals. That's true.
Mm-hmm.
So, Edgus.
25.
Argus.
Right. That's what I said.
Mm-hmm.
So, did Mika say if this mine was like made by the humans or people like us?
You guys don't know what humans are.
Well, we know what.
We talked about it while you were gone.
Yeah.
People would have heard about us fighting them
Yes.
and stuff, but they'd still be legends. Basically.
They weren't called humans. Though.
Yodens.
You
Right,
thought they
I
were
don't know what
Yodens.
we would call them.
Yodens.
Jodin.
Jodens, yeah.
Yeah.
Giants.
Well, they were a lot bigger than this mine.
Okay.
Is that accurate to say that?
Yeah, based on what you think was the entrance, this looks appropriate for your size.
Okay.
I mean, I came up to they were 4 times as tall as me, if not taller.
Math is not Argus' strong suit.
I think that's about right, actually. Badger on 2 legs. I don't know.
All right.
I took one of their knees out, so.
You you fly around for a while. You're not great at flying. You do not see any other entrance. It gets finally close to nighttime, full into dusk. When you feel that you have made enough headway at the top of the rubble pile to actually, one by one, crawl through if you so wanted to.
But it's nighttime.
It would be almost.
Is there? Have we cleared enough room for us to make camp inside the mine?
It looks like the tunnel actually opens up past the initial cave-in, so it's not a wide tunnel, but yeah.
Enough to provide protection.
Yeah. Don't have to worry about getting swept off the mountain, at least.
My agoraphobia seems to have switched itself inside out.
Well, you can sleep with the hawks if you want. I'm gonna go.
I've
check
changed
it.
my mind. I feel better about this.
I'm gonna go check out inside.
It's a great plan. I love this plan.
So I light a torch and climb in.
I'll follow. Seems better to have something that looks kind of like a house to sleep in.
All right.
Should probably set guards though, or take shifts. I mean,
I took one while I was in the hole.
I guess I'm glad you did that before we entered the mine.
All right. What's the shifts?
I'll take first shift.
Okay, I'll go last. I get pretty tired after all that clearing.
I'll do second. If there's second shift.
Okay. Poe, you're on third.
All right.
Who's on third? Poe's on third.
Those are dangerously good.
I don't know.
I do. My blood sugar doesn't.
Aren't they too sweet with the sugar?
They're very sweet with the sugar.
Sugar does tend to make things
I'm
sweet.
sorry. I mean, with the icing is what I meant to say.
No, I knew what you meant.
Aren't they too sweet with
I
the
knew what
thing
you
that
meant.
makes things sweet? All
Would
right.
you like to try one?
I'm good.
Because the
I
frosting
shouldn't.
is like pure sugar.
The place you
Yeah.
make camp is on a gradual decline that has a mine rail system and a set of stairs. Carved in, bad, not well put together. The whole thing is maybe 7 to 8 feet wide. Not great. Way too far down to see, even with dark vision. I gotta pee.
Okay.
Sorry.
I guess we should light a fire before we go to bed. Be nice to have a little warmth.
Also makes it easier to. Are you freaking kidding me? I just accidentally hit the D20 and I got a
20.
fucking 20.
Save it.
Save it. Who was it? Played with us? Always saved
Sarah?
her. No,
No, not
Stephanie.
Sarah.
Stephanie,
Yeah,
yeah.
sorry.
she'd save her rolls. She'd roll ahead. And
No,
then-
but I clicked out of it fast enough that it didn't even like save it for proof. Ugh.
So, do you know how often I am able to like summon the avatar of my apparition?
It's away from me.
complain about the cookies. These
Mhm.
things are just bad.
Or is that? Oh, that might be like.
If I knew we
I think
still
you
had
can
these
do it
left,
however
I
you
might have
want.
Save those, but
isn't
it's
it?
something sweet.
Seems very.
Oh
powerful.
wait, the avatar? I don't think you can even do that yet.
Oh, that's like a later thing. Okay.
Yeah.
We got little bags of these for Halloween. We hardly had any kids this year.
I don't know.
And I'm like,
My parents had just like gummy bears, like Haribo.
Is
that
this
were
real?
long. I think I know it's in. My brother suggested if I wanted a laptop to do it now, before Trump takes office.
because of the cost of things coming out of China.
Mm-hmm.
It's pronounced Gina.
I think it's a hollow threat.
Yeah. That was a good excuse to get a new laptop.
It's true.
My other one was like okay, but like my counseling was virtual, and I was having troubles where computer wouldn't load, and so I'd be late, or it'd suddenly freeze, or not connect to my headphones. So
Now, when it comes to things like that, that's where I like my Mac better than this one. The camera is so much better than.
I've never
What's on
had
this?
a Mac before.
Oh, like it.
All
They
right.
gave it to me thinking, oh, he's creative.
Mm-hmm.
He wants a Mac. I'm like, Mac.
I don't remember when you can do that, Phil, but I
I
don't,
was like maybe not yet.
I don't
They
think you
seem
can do
pretty
it at
strong.
level 5. Because, yeah, it's pretty strong. I think it's like level 13 or something.
We build a fire for warmth.
Okay.
Mhm.
First shift. Go ahead. Roll perception.
29.
29. It's eerily quiet in the cave. From being in town, you're used to, the sounds of bats at night and bugs. Bats are the worst neighbors you could possibly have in the whole town. Unsurprisingly, with all the creatures that live at night, Hamlet's actually quite a bit of a 24-hour city. But you never hear a single thing coming from down the tunnel.
Okay.
On-
I'll share this information with Pork when they decide to relieve me for.
All right. Pork, go ahead and roll.
13.
13?
Mm.
God, you're good.
Mm-hmm. It also teases. Like there's so often where it like shows the good number and I'm like, and then it tips over and I'm like, damn it.
You also don't hear anything.
Do you hear there's like a dripping sound? I'm gonna count that.
You would, if anything, you would hear a small whistle from the wind on the outside.
I'm gonna try to whistle that same.
Can you whistle?
No.
Okay.
But I actually sound what I think it would sound like, so it works.
Hey, fuck you.
Oh, god damn it.
Third shift.
This is probably a mistake, but I feel compelled to tell you that Poe has apparition sense, which means he can perceive invisible or hidden spirits, haunts, or undead within 30 feet.
Oh.
And if they can otherwise not are incapable of speech, they can speak through me if I'm in direct contact with it.
I'm sure that's
This is
excellent
from
for
the Sixth Sense.
long nights at camp. No undead speak through you.
Okay.
So that's level 19. You get that. It's
So
a
useful.
level 10 spell.
All right, and last one.
Oh, do I have to roll perception?
Yeah, roll perception. Sorry.
Okay.
Forgot you hadn't.
19.
19. No, you don't hear anything.
Okay.
I have low light vision,
Okay, thank you.
and I got a 17.
You also. It is an uneventful evening. Congratulations.
4 a.m. and all is well.
Oh,
Oh, if you could fuck right
gonna
now.
kill you now.
Take a needle and just stab him a little bit with it.
You're stabbed a little bit.
Okay.
Just a little bit.
Okay.
Stabbed.
It's the morning. Use another point of rations, and then you can head on.
Can I forage from here?
No. There is
I'll
nowhere to
use
forage.
the freaking mushrooms probably all over the place.
No.
Have we? We haven't used any rations yet, though, right? Because she
You
was
haven't.
foraging before. Okay. Oh boy, 3-day-old roly polies are not as good as the the fresh thing.
I don't know. My Aunt Jerky's still pretty good. I don't know what.
Took me a while for
voice
my
that
brain
was,
to
but
flip
just
from
came out.
A-U-N-T.
Yeah, it really did.
I kept my maggots
Let me
in.
tell you, I had her Aunt Jerky.
I kept my
She
maggots in these little
didn't.
bread rolls. The maggots are still fresh.
The
There's less bread.
isn't.
I want to hear your joke, Patrick. If you could please tell it.
Do
Already
you
said it.
really, though? Do you?
He
I
was,
already said it. People know where my mind goes.
all right.
To shriveled old lady parts.
How dare you describe yourself that way?
Aunt Jerky was Patrick's name when he was cross-dressing when he was younger.
It's my stage name. Aunt Jerky.
All right. Do you head inward?
Yes, I
Yep.
light a torch and bravely lead the way.
You bravely ran away, everyone.
Can you hold a torch and a shield at the same time? Like hold the torch in your hand and a shield?
You're incapable of using your weapon, but yes, you would hold it the way
Woman.
you would hold your weapon. No.
Okay, so I like
Yes,
this.
yes.
Okay.
If you just wanna hold both, I can hold the torch. I'll be right behind you.
Okay. Can't you just cast light on me?
Light's not really my thing.
God damn it.
All right. You head down this path. It's not steep,
I give you the
but it
torch. though.
is continually downward for longer than you would assume. Takes you a good 20-25 minutes to walk the path down. Eventually, via torchlight, you see an opening where the tunnel opens up finally. And the end to the stairs where it levels out. Exiting, you find yourself in a small rectangular room. There is the end of the minecart path, a singular tipped over minecart, and a hut, wooden, built by someone, in bad shape but still standing. There are two exits, other than this one, to your right and directly in front of you.
Well, let's check out the hut, see if there's any tools in there.
Tools you'll be able to see. There's a few racks along the exterior of it, leaning against the outside.
Are they... Yep, go ahead. Sorry.
Go ahead. I was just doing the motion of getting closer out of curiosity.
Are they still in decent shape?
Terrible shape.
Okay.
You would all be able to hear the sound of running water somewhere in here, and there's a musty scent to this whole place.
Can I try to identify it?
Go for it.
While he's doing that, so you said the tools that are here are in disrepair?
Yeah, they're in bad shape. They're still on the rack. The wood is slightly molded and rotten. The metal has gone to corrode.
Can I do a search for things that are still shiny?
You can try to do search for things that are still shiny.
Okay.
20
Go.
23 on the perception to try to identify the stank.
It smells like moss and rot.
Okay, so not a creature necessarily? Not a creature I identify?
Nothing you identify necessarily. Either of you two? Anything?
No.
Wow. Couldn't even see it.
Scavenger search. I'm always on the lookout for supplies and valuables and things that shine. So I have a +2 circumstance bonus. So for a 32.
The only two pieces of metal in this entire room that still function as reliable metal are the axles on the tipped over minecart. although removing them would be quite a chore.
Using lore, I'd like to try to identify who possibly made the mine.
Okay.
26.
26. You aren't entirely sure on an individual person. However, you at least the initial marks along the exterior, you can see claw marks and of a longer nature. You would assume one of your burrowing brethren, maybe a clan from the farms. Moles, most likely. Although they, coming above tree cover, someone had to have heavily incentivized them.
Yeah, you'd have to be crazy to come out this far with no tree cover.
Crazy like a fox.
She's not with us.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
I just peck at the axles on the cart. Well, these are still pretty sturdy.
Do the mine tracks go in both?
No, they
Excuse
end
me.
here.
Ended here.
What they
Oh.
end here. Whatever. You do see a dilapidated wheelbarrow, so you would assume that was how it was done therein. Carts or wheelbarrows, but there is no mine cart system moving into the rest of it.
I gently flip the mine cart back onto the tracks.
Go ahead and roll athletics. It's fairly heavy.
I can assist.
I see him struggle. I chuckle.
Go ahead.
You
And then help.
don't always have to play a dick.
Yeah, but he's so good at it.
I got a natural 1 for a 14.
Well, despite Pork's help, I got a 27. So
You're pulling it down.
Pork ends up in the mine cart.
Actually, that's what I do. I'm like, this'll help.
What do you do?
Wait it
Oh,
out.
I said I chuckled and I go to help, but I only rolled a 15. So I'm extremely humbled at this point.
You
I got-
offset Pork
I got this, guys.
as eventually you tip it over. There's a lot of pivot.
See, I could tell that you had it, and that's why I didn't get in the way.
Thank you, Bo.
All right, here.
Pretty sure you guys are as strong as I am, though.
Oh, I am, yeah. Once that's done, I will go check out one of the exits that you had mentioned.
Suppose we could go to Foundry.
I don't have you loaded in, but
Oh, so we can't look at it?
you can see what I show you.
Okay.
That's fine. This is fine.
Which exit would you like? There's one. There's one down here, and there's one right here.
The one to the top right.
Top right. Okay,
Did we ever look in the shed?
you did not. Looking across, there's
You said we
this.
Did or
is-
didn't?
I thought we did.
I was going
Yeah.
to, but I was looking for tools specifically, and
You
we
didn't.
found them before.
before you went
yeah,
inside.
so
Okay.
This section, this at some point was a tunnel, and the floor is completely through seismic or whatever purpose, completely fallen out. You can crawl down and crawl back up, but it's about 20 feet.
20 feet down.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not a small drop.
I'd like to open up the door to the shed and look inside.
Touching the door to the shed, it almost falls off the hinges. It's in terrible repair. Inside, you see a desk, and that's about it. There, at some point, there were scrolls, ledgers. They've totally fallen apart.
I'll open up the drawers to the desk.
Not much there within. I'll say you find 5 silver.
Yes.
A key. You know to not what.
I'll pocket it.
And a singular piece of parchment that has not fallen apart yet.
Does it have any words, or is it just blank?
It has words. It says that it seems to be a torn out part of maybe a journal or a ledger. In it says day 178 in cavern E found masonry.
All right. Anything else in the room?
You could roll perception. What would you like to roll here? Not a lot
Anything
here.
above a 10?
Mm-hmm. Can I stealthily look for your perception? Fuck! Natural 20 for a 30? What the fuck do I find?
You see scratch marks along the floor,
Ooh.
as if the desk has been moved. Going back underneath it, you see that there is actually a hatch underneath, right here.
Hey guys. Fellas.
Yeah, what's
friends,
up?
Fellow knights.
It's
Uh,
cool,
Hello?
dude. Pork.
Yeah, I'd
Guys.
go with.
My head pokes in very quickly. Oh, I should have looked around in here.
Mm.
And I hop over.
I'm gonna go down the hatch.
What? Oh, a hatch.
Mm-hmm. Also, they said they found something in Cavern E, so look for letters next to the caverns.
Okay. What'd
But,
they find? And where's Cavern E?
I mean, they found masonry, I think it said. And, I mean, here's the note.
Masonry.
Masonry is in masonry they didn't make.
Do we know what masonry is?
Yeah, you would be aware of
Okay.
masonry.
'Cause
And
we live in trees.
some of you live in trees. Some of you live in the ground, and some of you live in tiny little masoned huts.
Okay. Yeah, there'd probably be somebody that digs a house out of a rock.
So there was a
Pulling
civilization
clay,
here before.
pulling clay out of the lake for bricks is probably big business.
Yeah. Yeah, there's that underground. What?
Fascinating, terrifying.
It was like
Mixed
moles?
feelings.
Like a mole town?
No.
The mountain moles.
Okay, we'll
The moles
go
have
after
eyes.
you. Moles have eyes. Not very good. But
I
Yeah, they're not
will.
good.
I'll probably bring out a torch if I'm going first, because
Okay, moving the desk and opening the first off, it's difficult to open, but between the group of you, I believe in your ability. Totally rusted out hinges. Pulling it open, there's nowhere to go. It's simply it's like a safe without a combination on the exterior. You know what I mean?
oh, it's
Oh.
like a hidey space.
It's a little hidey space. Yep.
this was a little disappointing.
My shiny senses are tingling.
Looking inside, you see a small chest that is mostly made of metal, so unweathered, but rusted.
Open it.
A
Stop pecking it.
a singular
Sorry.
blue
Force habit.
crystal, jagged in nature, the size of your forearm.
I take that back.
That was in the chest?
No, it was in the hole. It was in the little hidey space.
Is this what we're looking
The chest
for?
is tiny, a little one.
What? Yeah, I think so. He said just jewels. Dang, this is big, though. Well, I'm going to put it in a bag.
I want to try to open the chest.
There is a combination on it. It's 4 numbers.
I will start
one of
with
those,
1111, and then I will go 21111, and 31111.
You work with programmers on a regular basis. Do you think that you would appreciate hearing that from anybody?
After, let's say, 3 minutes of this, I'm going to intervene.
Or 1111.
I'm sure you almost had it.
51111.
Hey,
61111.
Pork, I think I might know the combo. Could you take a step back?
You could just give it to me.
Huh? Well, it involves this. Holding up my battle axe.
Oh.
Barbarian lockpick.
Everything inside was crystal.
I tip it over on the side gently so that the lid is.
Mm-hmm.
Gently, of course.
Well, I don't want to. It says fragile on it.
Fragile.
It's Italian.
And then, very carefully,
Mm-hmm.
gonna smash the fuck out of the lid.
Okay, go for it.
Is that just an attack roll or athletics?
That would be damage. I
Okay.
believe in your ability to hit it.
Okay.
I mean, just hit the lock, not the box.
We'll see what happens. We'll see how the night goes. Very low roll. 7.
I'd like everyone to roll a reflex saving throw.
Maybe it's a good thing I rolled low.
21.
20.
26.
12.
Yeah. So all of you watch as your good friend Argus gets shot into the. I'll just say through the back of the little hut. And he's just like leaning against the wall there. Just like,
Did I get it?
Did he get it?
he did not.
That was not the combo.
Fascinating.
Let me try again.
You're gonna go ahead and take some damage here, bud.
Yeah.
8, 1, 1.
I'm gonna say you take double what you did.
Ouch.
1, 2, 1, 1. 1,
Do they
3,
still
1,
turn?
1.
Well, I'm glad I rolled like shit then.
Does the lock still work?
It does.
I'm keeping going.
And actually, if anything, if he did anything, it actually seems to knock some of the rust off the metal bits of it.
Ooh.
You can see that the metal itself looks like a darker toned version of that crystal you found earlier. Same blue shimmer, but carved into arcs and around edges.
Seeing this, I would like to. Sorry.
She saw it.
Poe, could
Oh.
you heal me?
Go ahead.
1, 4, 1, 1.
While that's
1,
going
5.
on, I look
6,
around
1,
the
1.
shed.
I'll come back to you in a
there,
second. One
The
second.
shed for any type of small piece of paper with possibly an adhesive back. Stuck anywhere that might have numbers on it.
Flipped up the keyboard.
Go ahead and roll.
That's exactly what I'm looking for.
Go ahead.
Check into
either
the mouse
roll
pad.
perception or thievery. Go ahead.
Seeing the
It's the same.
massive reaction to him hitting it, I would think to maybe use my detect magic cantrip.
That's a good idea. Go ahead and
27.
which one?
Thievery.
Thievery. You walk up to the desk and you run your hand under the ledge and you feel like a engraved something underneath it. Looking underneath, you see 4, 5, 6, 7.
4, 5, 6, 7. What number are you on?
1, 3, 1,
The
1.
magic on it is of barrier nature, and it feels to be reflexive. If it ever would take damage, it reflects that damage.
There's a reflexive barrier on this lock.
What makes you think that?
Blood coming out of your ears.
Well,
Why is there an Argus-shaped hole in the back of the wall?
All right.
Pork, try these numbers here.
1, 2, 3, 4.
No, try these numbers here. 4, 5, 6, 1.
4, 5, 6, 7.
That's what I said.
4, 5,
The
6,
7 looked
7.
strangely like a 1.
Pops right open.
Hey, good guess.
Inside is 3 gold pieces that don't look the same. First off, they're too big for gold pieces, and they have different insignias on them than what you're used to. They're I mean, for you, they're like the size of a donut, and they have weird shit on them. And there's a single talisman, leather necklace with a stone carved insignia.
Could you actually
How much damage did you take?
do you have
Hey.
medicine?
Found things.
Do you have medicine?
Got it open.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, cool. What'd you find? Ooh.
Giant gold pieces.
Whoa. It's like a tea plate.
And a necklace. Gonna wear it?
Maybe we don't.
I don't want to put anything on.
Can
Yeah.
I maybe?
You still have detect magic up.
Right.
Can I maybe?
Yeah.
Before
I think
you
it
put that
matches
on
my
him.
outfit.
It is of an enchantment quality. You don't know what, but it is of enchantment quality.
The talisman is enchanted. Maybe let's hold off on that a bit. I'm gonna
Like a good or a bad?
can't tell.
See, I made something more intricate this time. God damn it!
Can't tell. Can we
Yes, you
avoid
punished me
playing
for
with
being
the
as simple as
magical
possible.
ancients unknown things until I patch Argos up here quick real.
That's
Yeah.
fair. That's fair.
All right, Argus, you ready?
Yeah. Wish there was another way for you to heal me.
There are.
Maybe the necklace has healing powers.
Yeah, maybe the necklace has healing powers.
One way to find out.
To just stop them from putting it on me. No.
It's like-
Okay, so 21 on the medicine check because I don't want to use one of my heal spells.
2d8 plus 10. I did enough healing. I have it memorized. Because you hit 20.
Heals you for 17.
Perfect. Gracias.
All right. Okay. So these artifacts combined with the purported dwellings within these caves that were discovered kind of lends to the idea that they found evidence of people living here prior to ever digging down here. Can I take a look at the? Can I take a closer look at the potentially dangerous talisman?
Those coins were like as big as the Jotun's coins.
Jotuns don't exist. I think we've been through this before.
I have one of their coins at my in our dorm room.
Just-
You've all seen it.
Just because it's a coin that looks weird doesn't mean Jotuns exist.
We'll see.
Did you leave the box, or are you still holding it?
I still. Well, no, it's probably on the ground. I was taking stuff out of it.
Okay.
You seem very utilitarian.
I-
Just go on the ground now.
I snagged the empty box and with some chalk, I write the combo on it and stuff it in the bag.
I don't think it's a good idea to leave the combo out where somebody can find it.
Well, there's nothing in it, and I don't want to forget the combination.
Fair.
Because it's so hard to remember 4, 5, 6, 7.
Go ahead.
You.
Go ahead.
No,
Can I
the
examine
7 looked like
the
a
amulet
1.
with either arcana, religion, occultism, or
Whatever, but your magic is based on.
Religion.
I guess religion.
Yeah, you're divine.
Yes, he is.
25.
Look at that luster.
I am an undertaker as a profession.
There's a lot more to it, but you recognize a couple of parts of it, of old King's knowledge stuff. It's a couple of the minor symbols there within that are contained within, but it by no means encompasses everything you're saying.
There's a lot to this I don't understand, but it bears the symbols of the old king's magic. I'm sure the teacher wouldn't be quite interested to see this. I don't know if it's safe to put on.
You want to put it in the bag?
That seems safe.
Everyone remember Pork found it, but it's
Puts
in the
the
bag.
lotion in the bag.
Or it gets the What was it?
Kind of all here. I think we all found it.
I guess if for science,
I sort of feel like that this sort of a setup would do like prize money if you're the person that finds something worth bringing back.
Yeah, I think it's not prize money. I think
Or like
there's
prestige.
there's a big part of being a knight is you get stories to bring back, and you get to tell the stories. You don't tell other people's stories. Like teachers can tell dead people's stories. You know what I mean? But you don't get to tell Pork's stories, and Pork doesn't get to tell your story. You know what I mean? Like.
Bork, part of me wants to see you put it on for science, but it just seems too dangerous right now.
The hell's science?
I mean,
You know what science
what's
is.
the worst that can happen?
You have masonry and blacksmithing.
That's true.
I don't know. I
No,
suppose it
you-
could have some sort of demonic spirit in it that possesses you and causes you to attack us all.
Here, I'll
I'm not sure if that's worst case scenario, but it seems among the worst that I could think of off
There
the
we
top
go.
of my head.
This is the thing. This is the amulet.
Ah, okay.
Mm.
There you go. So it looks like.
Very moon related.
Yeah, I know. I looked it up.
Damn it, Moon.
Oh, I used that exact same thing later on in the map. You're gonna see it later on in the map we got. So it's like, it's that thing.
Let's go that way.
Mhm.
Let's keep moving.
Yeah.
I had,
Follow
I
Zoom
had
right
to use
to
the same
moon.
thing. Right? It wouldn't make any sense.
No. I was making a reference to the old king's wisdom. The old king.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll go look at the other one. Did you? Oh my God, what is your name? Throckmire.
Throckmire.
Sorry, Throckmire. Did you?
Jesus.
Did you say what that one pathway was like?
No, I had not shared that with you.
Okay.
It looks very unsteady. We got to drop down 20 feet in order to move 30 feet and then climb back up 20 feet.
Okay.
Looks kind of unsteady.
I will say that the ceiling also didn't look awesome. Like all of the supports are totally gone.
Right.
Let's go look the other way.
Do we? I'd like to look above the doors and see if there's any like sign to say what cavern each one is.
There isn't. You see no sign.
Well, that's
Okay.
not helpful.
The other one is tunnel. Leads off and disappears to your left.
This one looks okay.
Let's do it.
All right.
Getting close to it, you, yeah, never mind. It's irrelevant.
Okay.
No, actually irrelevant.
That makes me nervous.
Marching order.
Me first.
Okay.
I am tank.
I'll go second with the light unless someone else feels compelled to hold it up.
We'll go last.
Oh
look
yeah, I'm gonna
back.
put the archer in the back. You head this way. Oh god, it's so hard to.
I hate it when it does that.
Yeah, it's so fucking annoying. Do a good job with the walls. Just fuck
Hey,
it up.
Throckmire, how do you feel about me calling you TM from now on?
It's HM. You see this?
That's a Pokemon joke.
believe it
Sand. You see sand dunes with rocks in the middle of it.
Can I roll perception to get more than that?
Sure.
Okay.
Do whatever you want, man. Anybody else like to do anything?
I would
14
follow.
for perception.
14.
Mm.
23.
I mean,
So,
I'm following with the torch.
You certainly see those dunes.
Mm-hmm.
You certainly do see that.
Nat 20 for 30.
Those look like maybe more the jewels. Wrong color.
The rocks?
Yeah,
Okay.
wrong color. But more they have the same angular shape. You know what I mean? And they shine the same way.
Ooh.
Buddy, you all take another step forward.
Mhm, mhm.
You. Those are eggs.
Ah,
That's a nest.
all right, guys, stop.
There's a dead boar in it.
Stop. Don't move any closer.
Stopped.
I got a natural one, but they're shiny.
Yeah, don't. I know they're shiny. I know you want to go there, but those aren't crystals.
Oh.
Those
But shiny.
those appear to be eggs. We are nearing a nest.
I put my axe in front of him. Stop.
Okay. Oh, right.
I would like
danger.
you
I
with
forgot
your
about that.
natural 20 to roll nature.
Mm, 27.
Great job. You remember something the eagle said. You thought it was just a nonsense word,
The hawk?
the hawk.
Okay.
But what it said was hodak.
Oh.
You don't see this, but what it said was hodak.
So,
These things are the size of cattle.
okay.
Like to us?
No.
Okay. So these would be huge, probably.
Yeah.
So, thinking back on what that hawk was saying to us, I think one of those words was hodak.
What the hell's a hodak?
It's kind of a reptilian thing about the size of a cow.
You've maybe seen a cow or an
Yeah.
ox ever.
Was there any sign of it being here?
Other than the boar
other
that's
than
half-eaten in the middle of the pit?
half-eaten boar and the
Yeah.
crystal eggs sitting right there.
Yeah.
Should be noted. Across the other side of this, you see an alternate exit, and loud sounds of running water come from this direction.
Well, we're not messing with its eggs, right? So it shouldn't give us any grief.
As long as we stay clear of it, completely clear of it, and be as quiet as possible, I guess.
Can we see the southern bit, Mike?
The what?
The southern. Okay.
It's just a wall.
It's not
There's
any
nothing
further
we can
away
do.
from the
No,
eggs.
they're exactly two exits. There's just that way and this way.
But I mean, the walls are pretty much the same distance from the eggs, too.
Yep.
Did we want to give perhaps some careful consideration of taking the other way?
The unprotected, already caved in tunnel, or walk through the hodog nest. You motherfuckers don't give me goddamn credit. I'm gonna sit here. I'm gonna shit on your fucking life.
I do not recall complaining for my part.
Hey, Drockmeyer,
Yes.
do hodogs live in colonies or separate?
You would know that they, by and large, live. They're territorial. They live alone. However, they are considered apex predators underground.
That information is shared with everybody.
Cool.
Other way then?
So they can probably burrow and shit. Yeah, maybe we should try the other way first. I don't know. What does everyone think?
I mean, I don't feel like the other way was any more safe.
Okay, and fighting something sounds more fun than getting crushed by rubble.
Sounds like a better story to die to.
Yeah, I'm with you.
It's true.
We're choosing the be brave thing now. Like now.
Well, we're knights. We are brave. We're not choosing to be
Yeah.
brave. We are.
Right, of course we are.
Punk ass bitch.
Nobody asked you.
Why don't? Speaking of which, why don't you take a step back there, Poe?
That one ghost is getting real mouthy with me.
Yeah, you punk ass. Fuck you!
So, yeah.
Okay, well, if we're gonna do this, I guess everybody get away from me, and I'll draw its attention.
I mean, we could just, sneakily walk by.
Okay, that sounds fun too.
You guys want stealth?
Mm,
Oh, yeah.
Delphi.
Roll
Li-
stealthy.
Yeah. Live and let live. That's totally a thing that I have.
Who's the, is there? Would any of you know that one of you is the most stealthy?
Is anyone more than trained?
Is anyone trained?
I'm trained.
I'm an expert.
You could follow the expert.
We could
then.
do follow the expert on this. If,
It probably wouldn't help, Patrick.
however, the expert is
Is the lowest rolling.
No. But you what that does is it just because Phil's untrained, it adds 5 plus 2. It adds 7 to his roll because that's our level plus 2.
Yeah.
So Megan's still gonna roll bad if she rolls bad, but that would that wouldn't help me. It would be the same roll. I'm sorry.
So,
I sort of got lost in the middle of that thought. and it
Megan's
came
still
out
gonna be
meaner.
dog shit at this, but
Meaner.
yeah.
it's fine. Okay.
You can help the rest of us.
Megan's horrible.
Guys, it doesn't matter because I rolled a 15.
Yeah, you did bad. You
Oh,
did
okay,
bad.
so you screwed it up for the
Clank,
rest of us.
clank, clank.
All right,
Got this.
Megan, go ahead and roll. Since
I
you're-
did.
What?
Got a 20.
20. Nice job.
I follow along and I start, instead of flapping and squawking I'm prone to do.
Mhm.
I do like the little swiggity spooty march where I'm kind of, but I'm very
Coming
very
for that
quiet.
shiny.
Swiggity switty.
We'll show you eventually.
Okay.
So actually, a natural 20 for a 28.
Nice.
Nice.
Great job. You're in a cave. It's a cave dwelling thing. You're a fucking bird. It has no idea what it's looking at. I don't know what that fucking thing is.
Is that like 4
interested.
spiders? What's happening?
And the same color as the fucking darkness.
Well, I'm sorry. Can we chill out with whatever that is?
What?
No, the Hodag. Okay.
He's gonna come meet me anyway.
I'd like maybe Argus to roll some amount of perception.
Okay.
Some amount of damage.
Let me give him in the right order.
Well, I could re-roll this, but I think for comedy's sake, I'm gonna take that one.
Oh.
So there's a full sized boar femur you just crack in half with your previous stealth roll. Everybody looks at you.
That was both.
I'm not mad at that.
And from the ceiling,
Oh,
there's a 30 hit.
Oh,
yeah,
no.
but it doesn't crit.
As jaws just go.
Start whacking it with the
Second
axe.
thought,
That's-
guys. Maybe we do take the other route.
There's 20 piercing damage.
Mhm.
Go ahead and roll initiative. This will be the last thing we do tonight.
Yep. I was hoping we'd get some combat before we started. Who wants to roll stealth instead
we
of
started?
perception? For initiative.
Let me go ahead and put that thing on the fucking board.
I would. Can I roll stealth?
Yeah,
instead?
we're stealthing.
Mhm.
I mean, it's Mike's call, but I don't see why.
Why is this not big enough?
23 for my initiative.
Why is this not big enough?
Make it bigger.
Yeah, you can roll stealth for initiative if you'd like.
21.
Phil.
Struggling. Sorry.
Phil's looking up very specific types of porn over here.
Is that gonna do? No, it doesn't do the thing I wanted
Swiggity
to.
switty. Come for that booty. Okay.
26 for initiative.
20.
Dimensions. There we go.
It's a meme from like 5 years ago.
Oh, more than that.
Is it? Okay.
There we go.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Now he's
Son of a
tiny.
bitch!
Now he's tiny again.
What happened? What happened? Somebody tell me what I did.
That was great. He like expanded in size and Mike moved him.
What the fuck? Why
Tiny
is
bit.
it
There you
small?
go. Just we'll imagine he's big. It's
I gotta
fine.
pee
He's
again.
now small.
I don't know what's happening. God damn
He's
it.
actually smaller than when you started.
Yeah, I know.
This is exactly what it looks like when Poe sneaks.
Yeah. Did you guys see the video I put in there a while ago?
Of the mouse screaming at the moon.
Yes.
Mm-mm.
That is one of my favorite YouTube videos. It's 18 seconds long. And it's great.
Oh God! Why is there an
No,
ad for
let,
an
let
8?
Megan do it.
Okay.
Because you got to see it.
Do you have to hear it too?
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta unmute. Hold on.
I've never seen. Oh, I didn't watch it.
Yeah,
You have
start
it?
for the
All right,
beginning.
There we go. Here you go. He's got.
She's a wolf in mouse clothing. The mouse's ghostly howl stakes claim to
It's from a nature documentary where this little mouse goes like, "Ee!" at the moon.
Uh-huh.
They just dubbed over some dude going, "Ah!"
That's amazing.
Yeah.
That is amazing.
Mhm.
The Swiggity Swooty doesn't come up as a video.
It's a meme.
You have to click into the.
It's
You have to click into the Reddit.
What kind of... Is that a kiwi?
it looks like a kiwi.
Do kiwis live where it snows?
This one does.
I guess.
It's got to be snow in New Zealand somewhere.
Well, yeah, in the mountains.
I guess.
I've decided it's small now.
So it just bit my head.
I'm not redoing it. I don't know how to change it.
It's latched onto my head. I'm like,
I mean,
good news, guys. It's a lot smaller.
Oh, I see what happened. Actually, I can fix this.
you can
Okay.
also just go into its sheet. Oh, well, you can lock the dimensions and then you can go into its sheet and change its size category.
With
what
a
I
1x1
thought it
by
was doing.
4.
It's big.
There you go. Big.
Ah!
I made it big. Made it real big. Okay, there you go.
This has been a roller coaster.
This goddamn thing keeps enlarging and shrinking on
You know what
us.
else has been a roller coaster?
Life.
No, your rolls.
No, they haven't because they
But
just.
it's not a
shit.
good roller coaster.
No.
Like one of those kiddie ones that stays on the
Yeah.
ground.
I'm in the subway and I'm doing this.
Least weird guy on the subway.
And then the subway goes lower somehow.
All right. Let me get their numbers. Sorry.
Oh, I forgot. What did I get? I got 23.
23.
21.
What did I have? I think it was 20.
26.
6. And that is a. Okay, so guess who gets to go first?
The Hodog.
The
Me?
Yeah.
Hodak.
Yeah.
I thought it was me.
It's gonna keep trying to finish its meal.
Okay.
Okay, so you're gonna get the hands big business style. Okay.
Okay.
As it claws at you and tries to bite you, and it's gonna do a lot. It's gonna attack 4 times, buddy. I don't know. 26.
I mean, as long as the penalty goes every time, yeah, that hits.
Yeah, okay, that hits. Let me do all the penalties. Let me do all the attacks first. 26 into 24.
Hit.
Okay, into 12.
No.
And then it will try to claw at you again for nothing. Okay. So it hits you with both of its initial claw strikes, right? And then it tries to bite you and claw you a third time.
Ow, ow. Fuck.
Son of a bitch! Tries to get you with like one of those back claws too. It does the 360 and winks. You feel like it's it's styling on you a bit.
Okay. Great.
You take 34 slashing damage.
Gonna need some healing.
Yeah.
None of you were aware you were in combat, and now your badger friend's almost dead. Poe.
Yeah, I see my friend being mauled to death, and I think what he would want me to do is heal him so that he could continue getting mauled to death.
He's yelling, "Let it end!" I'm comfortable.
Bo just pulls out again.
Actually, I do pull out my crossbow, but with my other wing, I would upcast. Can I upcast heal with this?
I'm not exactly sure how animus work. It's stupid if you can't. So just do it.
Okay.
I've been trying to learn some of that stuff.
I'm not sure how it works on Pathfinder.
I get bored and stop.
Yeah. So it'd be 3d8 plus. If you're doing the
3d8
two
plus
action,
8,
which
yeah.
I
To see my
recommend,
kid
no, it'd
find
be
it, but-
24.
And
Because
Joe,
that
did
8
you find
goes up
actually
by
a
8
hint?
every
That's
time.
awesome.
Oh, so it's
Yeah.
just 24 by default.
No,
He
3d8 plus
he was-
24.
I was standing
Oh,
over
really?
there,
Yeah.
and I look
The
at
two-
him, and he
the two
turns
action
around,
one
and
is
he
the big
stands up.
boy heal.
Well, then
I'm like,
geez, if it's that much, I probably
got
don't
me.
need to.
Yeah, you do.
Spidey sense.
Oh, okay,
actually.
okay, all right. So it's 3d8 plus 24. Okay.
Did you hear that?
What?
He's like, oh, if it's that much healing, I probably don't need to upcast it. I looked at my health, and I'm like, yeah, you do.
I heal him for 34.
I feel
He
a little better.
orgasms and heals him for 34.
That always feels weird. And then I see the big monster and I shoot my crossbow
His
at it.
healing shoots out of his cloaca.
As is traditional.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Thank you for healing me.
What'd you do? Nothing?
Yeah, nothing.
Okay.
Nothing is what I did. It's not a natural one.
Doesn't matter. It's an
Doesn't
hour.
matter,
Yeah.
doesn't
Okay.
All
I
right.
missed horribly with my crossbow.
You hit an egg.
Next up is Badger, Hodak.
Badger. So,
You were in your 40s when that came out.
Pretty close.
I actually fucked that up. I shouldn't have got hit with the one that hit me exact.
I hope one day
24?
I find a younger person that's also an asshole that gives me
That's
all
gonna
of my
give you shit.
entertainment.
So I'm going to use Transcendence of my shield.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to raise a shield, which summons ethereal shields that surround you and an ally of your choice. You and the ally gave a +1 status bonus to AC, reflex saves, and any saves against force, spirit, vitality, or
So
void,
here's a
which
fun
doesn't
game
matter.
we're going to play real quick. Who's his best friend?
Poe.
Oh.
Because he just healed
Oh.
me. He just healed me.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Yes.
It's fair.
Uh-huh.
And I'm gonna raise my shield. Oh, when I did that first thing, also it automatically does a thing where if he attacks anyone but me, he gets a -1 to attack and damage.
Mm-hmm.
If he attacks me, he gets a +1.
Okay.
It's kind of like a taunt.
That's super fun.
It is.
That'll go well.
I mean, I got a +1, so it's basically even.
He's just yelling, "I got it!" as he gets absolutely eviscerated in the middle of this room.
And I'm going to swing at this fucker then.
Now, everybody remember, Don't get involved in the 1v1.
Fuck you. 25.
Does not hit.
Okay.
Okay.
25 doesn't hurt.
That was an 11.
Next up is our resident ranger,
Wonderful.
Porkums.
Okay. Well, maybe the other direction was a better idea, but I'm gonna call him my prey.
Porkums
then-
walks away.
I'm gonna take hunter's aim for 2 actions, so I get a +2.
Mm-hmm. You haven't role played how you get your arrows yet.
No, I get my what?
Your arrows.
Mm.
Amazing.
For a 22.
22 to hit.
Mm.
Does not hit. It lands somewhere in the back of the cave somewhere. You just hear it just.
Mm. I kind of want that back.
You gonna go get it? You gonna walk around and go get it?
And start heading that way. Like long ways around away from him.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Every day, thousands of stupid role players play Dungeons and Dragons.
This is Pathfinder.
For one bottle of Jack Daniels, you can support them and get them the help they need.
You can support me for 4 days with 1 bottle of Jack Daniels.
Oh, that's so funny, Megan.
You can do the funniest thing.
Kind of want that.
All right. Cockmire, the Throckmire.
Cockfire.
Yeah. Stepping up next to it, I'm gonna go ahead and swing the bow staff. $33.
33 hits.
Yeah.
It does hit.
Better.
It does. So I'm doing a thing where I'm not changing for creatures that are bigger than you. I'm not changing any of their stats except for their AC. I feel like it's harder, their AC or their HP. I feel like it's either harder to kill them or harder to hit them for being bigger. You know what I mean? For
Okay.
being like abnormal to you.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Sure.
Oh, for a massive 10 points bludgeoning.
Again, this was me experimenting. But,
Yep.
You did it.
Such a boot.
You thunk it right on the head.
I thunked it. And I will attempt again.
-4, -5.
23.
Really sure he gets
Does
a
not hit.
-4.
What's that?
Are you agile on that?
Is a
Oh,
bow
no.
staff agile?
Nope.
Oh, it's not.
Okay. It does not hit.
I'm done.
Okay. Great job. Back to the top. I feel like the funniest thing is that I never stop hitting you. I feel like the funniest.
I taunted it, Mike.
And you're right. It is also the comedically. It is the
You're
correct
not,
decision.
you're not gonna make me angry.
All right. Two claw strikes. 35. Does a 35 hit?
Yeah, it's only a hit though,
Oh, hey, good for you.
and I'm gonna shield block that.
Okay.
Actually, I'll wait till you crit. Maybe we'll see how the other attacks do.
19.
Nope.
Did not hit. And I'm going to do the last one, Spiked Tail. It actually sneaks its tail out and it attacks the pork.
-1 for that.
I don't feel like his tail's that long.
It actually has reach. I rolled a natural 1.
Okay.
It just, it just like, pork's
Yeah, just takes
Pork
it.
has evolved to have absolutely zero fear because
No one has ever
Pork
tried.
has
Pork's
no
an archer.
fucks given.
Never gets
Huh?
attacked.
Pork has no fucks given.
All right, so you got hit once.
Yep.
That's 14 slashing damage.
8 of it's blocked. Was that 6?
6.
I think.
Okay. Poe.
I'm trying this the correct way with the shield damage.
All right. Poe assumes the channeled protection stance from the custodian of groves and gardens. So my apparition uses
Twilight
excess energy to protect me. Me and all my adjacent allies gain a +1 status bonus to AC and reflex saving throws.
Hey.
So that'd be myself and also
Argus.
Argus
Yep.
and
Throckmire.
Throckmire. TM. And
Not Pork? You dirk.
Pork is not adjacent.
Pork is wandering away.
If Pork were close by, Pork would also get this benefit.
Pork is at a steady pace wandering.
Ooh, that's a pretty rock. I like that. That's what happened when it slashed at you. You
Yeah,
bent
like,
over to
ooh,
pick up a
what's
shiny pebble.
And then
I need to make your character fatter. I feel like your character's fat. You know what I mean? Based on like how you play, I feel I'm gonna redo it. I feel like your character's fat.
but then the
That's right.
just chunky pork bun.
the other apparition also like rears its ugly head and one of my eyes goes black.
Mm-hmm.
You're a crow. They're already black.
Well, it goes purple. Fine, it goes glowing purple. One's glowing white, one's glowing purple.
Yeah.
And I reach out and do a void warp on the creature. It
Let's
needs
do
to
a
make
void
a fortitude
warp
save. Again, yeah.
Yep.
It's just a jump to the left.
Shut up. Do your thing.
To the right.
So I need a fortitude save from the creature.
Well, it's not very good at that.
It's probably very good at that.
What did Chad put in Discord?
Dumb shit, probably.
It's food.
I rolled a natural 1.
Oh.
Okay. Well.
What I have to get?
See how it feels.
21.
That's a critical fail.
Okay. Well, does I double the damage then?
Yep.
Yeah.
If it just says basic save.
Oh wow. Okay, so 12 damage.
Chad's a fucking piece of shit. What is this?
I don't
Peanut
know.
butter and jelly. No, it's peanut butter and jelly
Is that
deviled
what it
eggs.
is? Gross.
Peanut butter and jelly deviled eggs.
Gross.
What a pile of crap.
No, that'd be good.
Oh, yeah.
No, fuck off.
So yeah, take 16 void damage
If you'd like to know what we're talking about, go ahead and check out our Discord.
and is
and by the
enfeebled
way,
one.
I wouldn't recommend it.
Oh, it's a cantrip.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. It's better than the fucking
Whoops.
hot dog picture from the other day.
The
Whoa,
three
it
hot
legitimately
dogs.
won't let me. Huh?
Mhm.
Interesting.
That is seared into my memory.
Copy button.
Is that keto? Yeah, sure.
Hold up.
No, it's not. I don't think jelly is
Okay, so
keto.
the copy button's broken. Copy button's broken. So when you go to invite friends to Drunk Industries and you hit the copy button, right?
Uh-huh.
It just copies hidden use copy button.
Oh,
The words hidden use copy button.
Oh, that's funny.
that's useful.
Yeah, I don't know how.
Do you want me to just put it on there?
No, I it legitimately only puts hidden use copy button. I don't know what to do.
Well, make the thing take 16 damage.
Oh, it takes 16 damage. Okay.
And 16 void damage and enfeebled one.
Enfeebled 1. Let me find that. There we go. There it is. Enfeebled 1.
And that's it.
Great job. You're a credit to your race. Species. Sorry. Awkward. Only one way to recover. Argus, don't fuck this up.
I'm going to use Fracture Mountains.
In the mine?
Yeah.
Okay,
It
good luck.
It doesn't actually fracture mountains.
Okay, but it's called.
I know what it's called, Mike. I'm swinging at the critter.
Okay.
Okay, so it basically just does an extra damage if I hit. A bunch of extra damage.
Words mean things, Morgan.
No, they don't. If I learned anything
Fuck off.
from this year,
Fuck off.
they do not.
You. Fuck off.
Reroll in with the hero.
Are these new?
That's terrible.
I've had them for 5
Come
weeks.
on, you.
It's great. Love it.
You could. I feel like you could do a really interesting makeup.
Uh-huh. No, they started about the time Rachel's mom went into the hospital because
Stress-based.
stress.
Yeah.
Okay, I missed, and I raised my shield.
Hey, thanks for coming.
Yeah.
Next up, the most useful pork.
I'm
You
going.
gonna go get that arrow?
I mean, something hit over my head, so I'm gonna cast gravity weapon, and then I'm gonna do my hunter's aim again.
Okay. So that's what, 2 actions down.
It's 3 because hunter's aim's
Okay, so you're done.
2. Well, no, part of hunter's aim is that I get to take my ranged
You
attack.
can take a shot. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, take a shot. Take a shot.
33.
Hits.
Cool.
Cool.
I like this character a lot. I'll be totally honest with you. The character you made out of total ambivalence for life, I enjoy.
That's where my soul was at today, so this is what has happened. Okay. 10.
10 piercing?
Yeah, because my gravity weapon adds double the dice. Yeah. Yep.
It was just 10?
Twice the number of damage, so 10, yeah.
Nice. Nice.
And then I'm gonna keep going for my other quill.
You
since
have
that
another
one-
action? You have one more action?
Oh no.
Okay, so you're gonna stay there.
Okay.
You're just gonna look longingly at the
I forgot moving is an action, so I definitely could not have moved last time, so thanks for the extra
That's
free
okay.
action.
It's okay. It's okay.
Roll cool.
Prodbrock. Throckenstein.
Yeah, I'm going to move
Drachenspiel.
Thrakkenspiel,
up
yeah.
and around.
Oh, it was when he got to Ellis Island, he was Throckenspiel.
Drachenspiel.
He changed his name.
Throckmire.
It was right after World War One. It was a bad time to be German.
I'm moving up and around to the eggs.
Okay.
Like, let my friend go or I
And I've
steal
got
your
35
children.
movement.
5. Oh, okay. Oh, whoops. That didn't mean to do that.
Ah!
You said or I'll kill your children.
Ah,
I thought you said
he's
while.
made the active decision to leave the sphere of protection.
How far was that movement?
Okay, I gotta move this. That was, you can move one more. There you go.
Okay.
You can be like over here.
You
wherever
gonna eat
you
that
want.
dead boar?
So
It's just hard
essentially,
because every time I try to click on you when you're in this area, it clicks on that.
clicks on that, yeah.
Uh,
So yeah, at this point, I'm going to raise my bow staff over the eggs and scream at the hodog.
in what language?
Just screaming at it to try to get its attention.
Oh, okay. Go ahead and roll performance.
What language would he have? Because I do have anything reptilian, I guess. Details. Draconic, Fey, Aroxy.
Its intelligence is quite low.
So he probably doesn't talk. So I'm just screaming.
You can roll nature real quick.
Okay.
Can we hear a sample of what you'd sound like?
No. 25.
DJ Khaled! 25.
Wow, that is very low intelligence.
What are you yelling?
I'm basically trying to convey that if it doesn't back down, I'm going to destroy the eggs.
Okay.
I am threatening the eggs.
Again,
Don't threaten
I
the
think we need
shinies.
to see what this looks like. I thought this
No.
group was about
No.
ROLE playing, not
Right, yeah.
just ROL
Uh-huh.
playing.
Yep.
It hears you, sees you, turns around, and starts screeching at you.
Excellent. I do not strike.
Okay. Do you do anything else on your turn?
No, I'm holding their hands up, one hand up to the beast, and the other one holding the bow staff over the eggs.
All right. I need it's its turn. It does not do anything. Poe, you could do the funniest thing right now. That's a new thing I'm saying. Whenever there's something dumb to be done, you could do the funniest thing
You can do
right
the
now.
funniest thing right now.
I run forward and jump and cover the eggs to protect them because they're shiny, and I don't want them to be smashed.
Ah!
Don't do it! They're too beautiful.
I love that. I love that. It was holding for if anything went after its eggs. It sees that you are protecting them. And it chooses to attack Throgmire.
He's got a -1 from my thing.
Yeah, I'm not sure it knows that.
I mean,
I'm not sure it matters against Throgmire. All right. 28.
Yep.
Yep. Uh, 24.
Yep.
Oh no. Oh, give me a sec. 25.
Yep.
all these with the -1.
I'm sorry, the last one should be 24.
Yep.
There it is.
What is your AC out of curiosity?
23.
Oh, the funniest thing happened.
Can you get my quill while you're there?
Oh, he's a crater.
Okay.
I miss the lads. I miss Lighten, fucking Doppelbrock, or whatever the fuck his name was. Donnerkratz.
Donnerkratz was useless.
I know, but it just went better when they were here.
And you say, okay. Does 48 damage?
I thought you were saying it hits for 48.
No, does 48 damage kill you?
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay, you get hit for 48 damage. 2 claw strikes and a bite. And I'm going to say tail strike tries to hit Pork again. I've rolled a 1 and a 2.
I think it's just like the aura around me, like
Yeah, it's just nothing good happens.
It like wants to hit you, but it knows it'll hurt.
Yeah. Okay. Hey. Great job.
Get my quill. Wherever it landed, it's somewhere near him.
Mhm.
You're up.
You sure?
Yeah. You've seen one of your friends get beat to death, and one of your friends choose to change sides randomly
I'm going to sigh deeply
and kill Poe.
and kill this fucking lizard. I'm going to attack it.
Okay, do it.
27.
27 hits.
Thank you. Pretty close to max damage. 24 damage.
Okay.
Slice into him.
It does slice into him. Does not kill.
Yep. I'm gonna swing at him again.
Uh-huh.
No. I'm gonna raise my shield. And I'll do that fortify shield thing.
Yep.
And basically every turn, I'm reapplying that penalty to him attacking other people.
All right. Pork. Porkins.
Yep. Well, that's not looking good for my friend, but I'm gonna go ahead and
You
walk.
do need that quill, though.
I do, so I'm gonna go ahead and walk that direction for my first action.
You're gonna need at least one more action to go get to it.
No.
Yep.
No, it's gonna take at least 3 actions to get to the quill. It's one to go. Oh God! Another one to put one knee down.
All right. do you want to keep going?
25 to hit.
Or you're gonna shoot from there?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, 25 to hit. 25 does not hit. So there's a quill on the
That was
opposite
a
side
whiff.
there you started at now.
God damn it. Do I have any movement left?
Yeah, you have one more movement.
Let's go back that way.
kinda
Hold on.
Okay.
Do you have one fucking quill?
So you would manage to take an already underpowered class and make it wild.
No, Rangers are fucking fine
Rangers
in
are great.
Pathfinder.
Oh,
Rangers
okay.
are great. They're
They're dog shit and fight.
After the
Yeah.
adjustments, the Rangers are eaten.
They suck in 5e. But
They
that's
suck in
usually-
5e, but they're eaten totally fine
Yeah.
They
in
leave no
Pathfinder.
crumbs.
What? I'm sorry.
I said they leave no crumbs.
Wait, no, you're a fighter, aren't you?
No, I'm a ranger.
Are you a ranger? Okay. Oh God!
Need to
It's
be
good to
arrested
laugh.
Are you,
It
for
feels
sure.
are you
good.
a precision ranger?
Hey!
Did you,
Rockmire.
did you pick this up, Cloud?
Yeah.
Is there
So,
a subclass?
You've
Level
been
1.
thrown under the proverbial hot Hodak bus.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I just didn't want him to hurt
I
the
have
Chinese.
a class feat of initiate warden.
There should be like an option between precision.
Okay,
foray,
so
and
there
something
has to
else.
be a major.
Mm.
There has to be a major deficit feat for each of you. He has to find and protect shinies. Chad has to roll a fortitude save as to whether, because he's a possum, as to whether or not he fucking pretends to be dead every time something scary happens. I feel maybe that's the alternating thing.
I mean, it's not just that they're shinies; they're also eggs.
Megan, the Hunter's Edge, level 1.
Oh, outwit is what I have.
Okay.
I don't know what that one does.
I have a +1 circumstance bonus AC against my prey's attacks. So if he would roll
pretty
more
good.
than a 1, and a +2
Doesn't come up,
circumstance
'cause you're
bonus
rolling
to
terrible.
deception
Shit my
checks,
pants.
intimidation checks, stealth checks, and any other recall knowledge about the prey.
If we have to kill
Not
this
bad.
thing in self-defense, I'm gonna become a foster parent.
I'm gonna eat those eggs.
Maybe Badger.
I
Maybe
might-
anytime Badger's around eggs,
I,
Badger loses
Badger's-
intelligence
I
stats.
might eat
Eggs.
Poe also.
Yeah.
Yeah, we. I like where we're going with this. Pangolin, people try to kidnap you all the time.
You're heavily trafficked, if you know what I mean.
Yep.
People just like, I need to grab this thing. I don't know what it is.
I know.
3 Chinese Jotuns roll up in the van.
Oh, we're gonna get canceled.
That's fine. I don't care. It doesn't mean anything anymore.
Stop fucking eating animals for erectile dysfunction.
Oh.
Yeah,
Be like us Americans. Just take Viagra.
do it and eat animals out of boredom instead.
Take a medication that was for people that need has problems with heart
Pfizer doesn't
attacks.
get a cut when you kill a rhino. Okay.
All right. Frogmar.
Yeah. I'm going to attempt to kick Poe out of the way.
Shove.
I'm not.
It probably want to use
Oh,
the
Yep.
shove
trait.
action. It's under athletics.
Yep.
I would like to kick Poe in the head.
You can flavor it as a kick.
Just like repeatedly. He's got a little brain. It's fine.
Athletics check against your target's Fortitude DC.
Fortitude DC. What's your Fortitude DC, bud?
18.
18. So go ahead and roll athletics check.
22.
Yes, you're able to shove.
And
where do you move?
Let's give me a second here on that. Shove.
God, I gotta
Put him on
get,
the
I gotta
dead
get all this out of here. What?
It's a normal success, so I push him back 5 feet.
Towards him?
Well, I'm on that side, so that seems
All
to
right.
be
Well, so you're underneath. You're underneath.
You deserve this.
And I again do the same thing, screaming at the Hodag and trying to basically say,
performance-
stop fighting, or
Performance check again, or intimidation.
doing that. 22.
22. Versus. I'm sorry. What were we doing? Okay. Doing intimidate.
Intimidate.
It again roars at you.
Okay.
And does not move.
Shiny eggs.
And for my third action, I yell at Poe, stay away from the eggs, moron.
He's the intelligent one in the group.
You know the only reason he's not moving is because it's not his turn, right?
It's now his turn. He doesn't do
What's a
anything. He holds turn.
turn?
Poe.
What'd you say, Megan?
What's a turn?
Yeah, that's a good call.
He got the shit kicked out of him. He's not thinking straight.
Get kicked in his bird head.
Is this not real? Are we not
Do you not
actually
see?
alive?
Did you get the Karlak? Did you get the Karlak?
Don't get
Yeah,
existential on me, Bork.
There's a Karlak. If you play a certain way and do some certain things, Karlak in Baldur's Gate 3 can realize that they're in a video game for a second. And it
Easter egg.
really fucks them up.
can
For the
see-
whole game. They get weird shit for the
Do
rest of
they?
the game.
Do you know what?
Yeah.
Did they figure out what causes it? Somebody exposed it by a mod.
No, yes, it's you have to be pretty chaotic before it. Like you have to be like or dark urge, like do crazy shit, help the goblins, like you have to go like crazy, and then Karlak's you get Karlak on your team, then they stand up against you when you're under the bridge about to talk to the whatever they're called the first
Gith?
time. The Gith for the first time. Karlak's like, no! We're not being crazy right now. You have to get her really early and then do a bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
And then that happens. And you go, but none of this matters. Why does none of this matter? And like it goes into a thing.
Oh, it's pretty good.
Yeah.
Pathfinder had it had mythic classes and it basically like super leveling up, and one of them was the trickster, and it was all about breaking the fourth wall basically as you play.
I would like to play that, please. I would like to play that.
It's cheap on Steam.
I take some steps back.
What steps
To-
would you like to take? Because you're underneath the giant thing.
Right.
The first step is admitting you have a problem.
Your problem is you're an asshole.
I'm just gonna take some steps to the east. I'm gonna try to move my movement to the east.
All right. I'd like you to roll a reflex save. Just to see if you take some damage on the way out.
16.
Ooh, that's going to hit. So you're going to take 17 slashing damage as one of its feet accidentally comes down on your back as you're trying to get out, and you got begocked.
All right. Seems like everybody just kind of needs to chill. And I cast my focus spell,
What's your focus spell?
Garden of Healing.
Okay, what's Garden of Healing?
All of a sudden, a bunch of spirits start to swirl around.
Okay.
With the and it creates this scene of grass blooming and flowers blossoming.
What size?
They're just normal flowers and stuff. The area.
Yeah.
It's a 10-foot emanation.
Okay. Around
Actually,
whom?
I'll actually just I'll reduce the number of steps I take. I didn't mean to get that far away. So it happens in the nest.
Okay.
And around me.
Okay.
Circle. And it's 10 feet on a radius. Yeah.
Congratulations. You're the one.
And it heals each creature within the emanation 3d4 hit points per turn.
Hey.
So that's 10.
Okay. Are you done? You moved, used a 2-action spell. I would
It's
assume
actually only a 1-action spell, but
focus spell.
that's it.
Okay, you done?
Yep.
Okay. Goes to you, sir.
I just sort of look at what Throckmeyer's doing. Like, the fuck are you doing? And then I'm going to fracture mountains on this fucker.
Okay.
That's finally a good roll. 31.
Hits.
Thank you.
I literally raised his AC by 1 to make him feel bigger.
I just have been rolling bad.
Yeah. Didn't move his HP at all. You guys don't do any damage, apparently. I will know that for next time we play this.
I do fine damage if I hit. That's 21 damage.
Nice.
A bunch of it's spirit, if that
Okay.
matters.
No, it doesn't. This is basically a wild animal.
And then I'm gonna raise my shield.
Okay. Great job. Next up.
Okay.
Pork time.
I had a quill there. I have a quill there. Which quill is closer?
1 action has been used.
I'm gonna go with there's a quill here. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Over there. And then there's a quill way over here. There you go. There's another one. Over there. Okay.
There's Peter Quill.
I'm gonna go back to the one that's a little bit closer.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Cool. And then,
Would you like to move again?
well, it looks like something's going on over there. I look a little hurt.
Chad would be so proud of what you're doing right now.
Well, I suppose this is what I'm here for.
He would be crying laughing every round. He would be absolutely outside of himself.
It's a 29 hit.
29 does hit. It seems to hit pretty frequently with Pork, actually. Seems as if they're a DPS character.
What are you talking about? If she hit every time, there wouldn't be quills all over the fucking cave.
That's true. That's true. That's true. That's fair. Okay.
9.
Okay, so how do you do it?
I don't care. I don't care.
I don't know, because I'm going to go get that quill.
Just over your shoulder.
Like, thump. Hopefully that. Oh, yeah. And then I'm gonna walk over to him and take my quills out.
Quill shoots at the back, shoots through Thodak's nose, shoots out the top of its
Through
head.
it?
The Hodak,
Oh,
yeah.
it's further away.
Yeah.
Hmm.
No, it's stuck. It's stuck in it.
Okay.
Stuck in it. And it's dead. Da 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 da.
We did it.
How do I?
I'm gonna.
Yeah.
I'm gonna eat this thing now.
Did you do damage to it?
Yeah. Yeah, I did.
Hey, thanks for coming, guys. This is super fun. We'll be back not next week because it's Christmas, and we were all raised Christian, even though I'm not sure we're all super practicing at this point. But but we'll be back a week after that for the what the second, the first.
Sure. The 31st.
It's the first.
New Year's
first.
Day.
To maybe play more of this.
Oh yeah.
And I have been informed that specifically Chad is gone again.
Yep.
Do you guys remember when he was in charge of Wednesdays? Because I don't. Thank you very much for watching, everybody. Have an excellent evening. Good night,
Goodbye.
everybody.